Expresso fam, it is officially time for the weekend, baby!
Yes, Friday is finally here and I'm feeling oh so good.
Oh my goodness. Well, listen, the girls have been holding it down for the past 3 days. Carissa Cupido and they're beautiful.
Of course, Kuhle Adams right here. Now this morning, Apagwe Expresso, it's going to be a very, very special one because we mark International Self-Care Day. We are exploring what it really means to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, and of course, emotionally.
It is so important. It is a non-negotiable. So we'll meet Brett Shuttleworth, Joe van der Kerk, as well as Kobus the Viking Visser, as they share powerful stories of resilience and rebuilding after life's toughest challenges. And you know what? I'd like to see men at the forefront of this conversation,
100%.
right? We need more of that.
We truly, truly do. We also unpack the connection between insulin, hormones, and overall wellness with Sanya van Wyk from Pharma Dynamics.
And then finally, we end the show with the heartfelt sounds of Afrikaans duo Vrede as they chat about their latest music and, of course, their journey into the great, great world of music.
And you know what? Before we get into all of that, I do want to say, Carissa, you are looking oh so fly, my darling.
Stop it.
Walk me through this outfit.
All right, so of course, styled by Woolies as per usual. We're just going for like a tunic, bit of a edgy vibe with the animal print, you know? How about you? You look great, Kuhle.
I am giving boss babe today. It's a Friday. I want to wrap it up. I'm proud of myself for waking up at 3 a.m.
I'm proud
to
of
join you guys and start the day so early. I feel really good in the sage green blazer. It's from the men's section, by the way.
Oh, I love that.
We're not limiting ourselves when it comes to outfits.
The limit does not
from
exist.
Woolies. So I'm feeling really, really good and confident, and I'm absolutely obsessed.
Feeling good and looking good. We are here for it, Expresso fam. Hopefully you're feeling that Friday energy come through your screens. We'll update you with your national news headlines and sports. But before that, let's head here.
The time is 3 minutes after 6 a.m. Let's get into our national news. Consumers could face a sharp interest rate increase later this year after the Reserve Bank kept the repo rate unchanged at 7%, leaving the prime lending rate at 10.5%. Reserve Bank Governor Lesetja Kganyago cited global economic uncertainty and Middle East conflict as key inflation risks. However, Citibank chief economist Gina Skuman argued that delaying a rate hike would worsen inflationary pressures, saying earlier action would better protect the economy despite the higher borrowing costs faced by consumers and businesses. Sticking with local news, the Durban High Court has heard allegations of domestic violence during the murder trial of private security bosses Pharrell and Darren Govender. A state witness testified she saw Pharrell Govender allegedly assault his former girlfriend, Salona Kiston, months before businessman Shailene Singh was murdered in December 2024. The court heard Govender allegedly struck Kiston with a vase and fired shots during the incident. The brothers have pleaded not guilty to all charges. Cross-examination continues today. We turn our attention to international news. Google has introduced a new selfie video sign-in feature, giving eligible users another way to access or recover their accounts. The system requires users to record a short video with guided head movements, which is later used to verify their identity during sign-in attempts. Google says recordings are stored with user consent, can be deleted at any time, and are used only for authentication unless users opt otherwise. The company says the feature includes safeguards against impersonation and deep fake attacks. A Kenyan court has found former Migori Governor Okot Obado guilty of orchestrating the 2018 murder of pregnant university student Sharon Otieno. 2 co-accused were also convicted for their roles in arranging the killing. Judge Cecilia Gitua ruled that Obado provided the motive, funding and instigating behind the crime. Otieno's murder sparked national outrage and renewed attention and violence against women in Kenya. The 3 men remain in custody and are expected to be sentenced at a later date. Now, the 23rd International Storytelling Festival in Rabat has brought together hundreds of performers from 40 countries to celebrate the enduring power of oral tradition. Marking 30 years since the festival's debut, the 8-day event featured storytelling performances, workshops and discussions exploring themes of homeland, culture and identity. Storytellers highlighted how stories preserve history, inspire personal growth and strengthen connections across generations and communities. This year's program also reimagined the legendary Aicha Khadija as a symbol of courage and patriotism, while reinforcing storytelling's role in safeguarding cultural heritage and promoting understanding between people around the world. This is how we wrap up our 6 o'clock news headlines. Let's dive into the world of sports. Here's Carissa.
Thank you, beautiful Kuhle. Let's get straight into your footballing highlights. And we get started with the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations that gets underway in Morocco this coming Sunday. Now, with the tournament expanding to 16 teams for the first time, this is going to be historic. Defending champions Nigeria will be looking to retain their crown, while hosts Morocco hope home support can carry them to the title after finishing runners-up at the last edition. Well, let's stick in the footing realm and head into SAFA President Danny Jordan that has denied reports claiming Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Broos has already been offered a one-year contract extension. Now, Jordan labelled the reports, quote, false, unfounded and misleading, end quote, saying no decision has yet been taken on the coach's future. Now, Broos's current contract is due to expire at the end of July. We'll definitely keep you updated with all of that as it develops. But now to the rugby fields we go with the Currie Cup that continues this weekend, with all eyes on the second round of fixtures. Now, tonight's headline fixtures sees the Cheetahs host the Sharks in a top-of-the-table clash, with both teams hoping to maintain their winning starts to the season. Now, elsewhere, the Lions host the Pumas, the Blue Bulls travel to Griquas, while the Stormers and Boland meet in the Cape Derby. Ending up with your cycling update with Ecuador's Richard Carapaz, who produced a superb solo attack to win stage 18 of the Tour de France, claiming his first victory of this year's race. Now, the former Olympic champion launched his decisive move on the final climb and held off the chasing group to take the stage honours. Now, today, Pogačar remains firmly in control of the general classification with just 3 stages remaining. That's where we leave your sports for now. Let's get you an update on your weather when it comes to the weekend. All right, Polokwane, you know you're up first. Let's see what the day holds for you. Well, it's a damp start out in Polokwane with light drizzle this morning, and that heads into your temperatures. It might start a bit chilly at 6 degrees, but it rises to a greater 26 as the day unfolds. Now, as we look ahead to the weekend and beyond, sunny skies continue to dominate, heading into the weekend with daytime highs settling at 21 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday. And then out in Klerksdorp, partly cloudy skies will take over your day. A bitingly cold start of a freezing 0 degrees, but that warms up nicely to 19. Now, the coming days remain mostly sunny with passing clouds, while daytime highs stay pleasantly warm throughout the day. Into Pretoria we go next, where you can expect some sunny skies to persist throughout your day today. Your temperatures will range between a minimum of 7 and that max is sitting at 24. Now, going into the weekend, sun-filled skies are set to stay with daytime temperatures reaching 21 degrees tomorrow and 22 degrees on Sunday. Heading into the city of gold next, Johannesburg, what have we got for you? Well, it's all about those sunny skies that are set to dominate your day today. A cold start of 3 degrees that warms up to 19 as the day goes on. And as we move into the weekend, daytime highs will settle at 19 degrees throughout the skies, will remain predominantly sunny. That brings us over to Mbombela next, where today's forecast calls for sunny skies on your side of town. Your temperatures move from a chilly 8 degrees to a warmer high of 22. Now, sunny skies continue in the days ahead, with tomorrow's temperatures ranging from a low of 8, and that will settle at a high of 20 degrees. And then out in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you'll start your day off with some morning showers. Now, your temperatures will sit between a -1 and a high of 17 degrees. And as we head into the weekend, sun-filled days are far from over, with temperatures not exceeding 21 degrees, but no rain in sight. And then to the coastline we go. Let's stop off at Richards Bay, where you can expect mostly sunny skies with southwesterly winds sitting at 43 kilometers per hour. Temperatures will range between 13 and 21 with a 20% chance of rain today. But sunny skies will turn cloudy by tomorrow with rain chanced at 25%. We head into Durban next, where today will be dominated by mostly cloudy conditions. As we look at your temperatures, they will be ranging between 12 and 21 degrees. There's noticeably southerly winds at 40 kilometers per hour, but sunny skies will definitely come back and define your weekend. Mthatha, showers are forecast for the second half of your day today, but it is a cold start of 1 degree as you wake up, with that high meeting you at 16 degrees. Now, partly cloudy skies turn sunny going into the weekend, with temperatures maxing at 25 degrees as soon as Sunday rolls around. Uba, on your side, mostly sunny skies will define your day today. Temperatures move between a bitingly cold start of -1 and then settles at a high of 16 degrees. Now, sun-filled skies with a few lingering clouds dominate your weekend forecast, while temperatures remain pleasantly warm. Well, let's see what Kugompo City has to offer. On this Friday, you'll look up to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures range from a chilly 8 to a nice high of 18 degrees. Now, you can enjoy the sunshine over the next 2 days as wetter weather patterns are expected to settle in from Monday onwards, so enjoy the sun while it lasts. Rebecca, out on your side, afternoon rain remains on the cards today, sitting at a chance of 25%. The temperatures to accompany that, well, a cold start of 6 degrees into a daytime high of 17. As for tomorrow, it does bring temperatures ranging from a chilly 6 to a high of 20. That warms up slightly by Sunday with your max sitting at 24. In the gorgeous George, today brings a slight 10% chance of afternoon rain. Let's look at your temperatures. We'll start at 7 and that works its way up to 17 degrees today. As we head into the weekend, sunshine takes center stage with pleasant conditions across much of the region. And then out in the mother's city, Cape Town, stand up, it's your turn now. Rain is likely to dominate today's forecast, the same as yesterday. Temperatures sit between a chilly 11 to a high of 17. Now, as we look ahead, sunny skies continue into the weekend, with tomorrow's daytime high expected to peak at 20 degrees. Let's see what Sutherland has to offer on this Friday. Well, today brings partly cloudy skies across your region. Temperatures range from a nippy 1 degrees to a daytime high of 15. As we head into the weekend, sunny skies take over, with temperatures settling at 20 degrees at both Saturday and Sunday's highs. And then out in Kimberley, sunny skies are set to hold steady throughout your day today. Don't be fooled by the cold start, though, of -1. It does warm up enough to a nice high of 19. As for tomorrow, it does bring bright and sunny conditions, with temperatures starting at a chilly 1 before climbing to 21 on Saturday and 23 on Sunday. And that brings us to our final stop off in Uppington, where today promises plenty of sunshine from start to finish. Temperatures rise from a crisp 1 to a high of 22 degrees. Now, sunny skies define the days ahead, clear of any rain, with temperatures warming up nicely. That max is sitting at 27 for both Sunday and Monday. That's a first look at your temperatures across the country. We hope you feel a bit more prepped for the Friday and weekend ahead of you. For now, though, let's make sure we get in that sunrise view of this hour. Bright and early, Louise G. Cherry out in Johannesburg caught an image of the city before it's even woken up. Although some may say that Johannesburg never sleeps, in fact. This is beautiful, Louise. Thank you for getting in touch with this gorgeous morning view and thinking of us on your morning commute this morning. 21 degrees is what you can experience out in the City of Gold. And we look forward to seeing your sunrise that tells your story at both 7 and 8 o'clock. Just like Louise, you can message us on 063 036 9649. We look forward to seeing exactly what the next hour holds for us. In fact, Kutle, what can we expect?
So much more goodness, my friend. Let me tell you, we are celebrating International Self-Care Day. We get into conversations on how we can take better care of our health, overall well-being, mentally, emotionally, and of course, physically. We also do have 3 special people in studio, Joe, Brett, Kobus, here to walk us through how we can rebuild after facing challenges apha ebomini. And make sure you keep it locked right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. We'll see you shortly after this. Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show. Welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show. We are live and in charge right here on S3. Now listen, Bantu Abahle. This morning, we want to put something to you on social media. We want to ask you a very, very important question.
It is. I already know my answer because she's sitting right next to me. But if you could sit down for a cup of tea or even coffee with anyone past or present, who would you choose? We would love to know on our WhatsApp line on 0630369649. Otherwise, post a picture, even if AI has to create it, across our socials. You can find us at Expresso Show as we delve into a really important conversation.
100%. The three people that I would love to have tea with are actually here right now. Now, we all know that success can look very different from the outside. One man conquered international rugby, another found fame in Hollywood, and another refused to let hemophilia and paralysis define his future. But despite their very different journeys, all three discovered the same thing, okay? That life's greatest breakthroughs often begin with everything seems to fall apart. When it seems to fall apart.
That's true. It does happen time and time again. And with that reminder this morning, we're joined by Brett Shuttleworth, Jo van Niekerk and Kobus the Viking Visser to talk about, of course, resilience, as Kukle mentioned, identity, overcoming adversity, and why they believe true strength isn't measured by what you achieve, but actually how you rebuild when life tests you. So I think that deserves a very feel-good welcome, everybody. Gents, welcome. We've now written your book and told your whole story.
Yes.
I mean, thank you for coming. Good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
I mean, you all have achieved great success in your respective fields and industries. When does it feel like, okay, I don't want to continue going now? Enough is never really enough.
That's true.
Right? How would you describe that process when you reach that and you're just like, okay, let me take a step back and take an outward look into my life and see what works and what doesn't?
I think Joe being a Hall of Famer and over 50 Springbok caps, I think he would love to start, you know.
Nice setup, I like
that's
it.
very gentle of you, my brother. Yeah, no, I think that it's very interesting when I came to the end of my career, because that was truly when I started to do a lot of soul searching. And I realized, you know, I'd carried this thing for many years, and it was the fact that I'd played 50 tests for the Springboks, but I never made it to that 2007 World Cup victory. And it plagued me. It was in my mind for 18 years thereafter, where I lived with this regret inside. And until I realized that I didn't want to live with this regret anymore. I wanted to watch the Springboks and be fully stoked for them, happy for them. Because every time I watched them, it was this little part inside that was just like this regret, you know, of the saying, I didn't make it, but essentially I paid 50 times for the Springboks, right? So it just shows you that voice in your head, is that voice actually true? And so eventually letting that go was just part of the process and a beautiful thing, yeah.
For me, it was being in a wheelchair and then going in to climb Kilimanjaro.
Sure.
And I did it with my crutches, and I got to the top and I couldn't get to the highest part. And for long on my way down, they had to carry me down. And for long, I lived with the regrets that I didn't get to the highest part. And then someone had to remind me, yet you did it with crutches. There's so many that are able to do it and that never can do it. 100%. And so that was my thing, is to remind myself, is just not to focus just on getting to the top, it's the journey. And it's focusing on what's the next step that I should give.
Well, mine was pretty different, right? Chasing the ego around the world, wanting to be a Hollywood actor, supermodel, and eventually, after achieving these things, I realized there was still something missing. And I thought, once I'd got there, eventually it'd be like, I'm home, right? And we all chase these goals and we think somehow when we get that, or we lose the weight, or we become this, or we have this title on our business card, then finally we've made it. Well, we live inside here. And we can always see once we achieve something, we want to do something else. And so getting content and fulfilled and satisfied, I realized was an inward job. And I had to chase my ego around the world to discover this. Eventually, in the Himalayas on an ashram, my guru eventually called me Swami Ego Boom Boom. He's, turning my mess into my message, right? Learning from my ego and then bringing that to the world. So, quite a diverse and very interesting journey.
I love that, but I think at the base of it, all of you are saying the same thing, that it is about the process. And I want to delve into that, because when it comes to being vulnerable, men and vulnerability don't often go together. So as three very incredible men and accomplished men on our couch, how did you manage to tap into that vulnerability and then share it with the world to encourage others to do the same?
Yeah.
For me, it was when I met Joe and Brett.
Yeah.
It's when we get together as men and have the opportunity to be vulnerable. And that's why we created retreats, like the Untamed Men, is to give men that opportunity to sit around the fire and to really connect and speak from the heart, because it comes from the heart. And it's to get to that point is that, can I love myself? And when I love myself, it's one of the processes to be vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, you open up. But also, that is when you step into your strength, when you really become a warrior.
Yeah, I think, vulnerability, we know it's a superpower, right? But it's like, as Kobus was saying, it's really being seen by other men. Because I think that's where the greatest healing comes, is when we are around the fire and we are able to share the deepest, darkest things inside of ourselves and bring that into the light. I think that's another thing, is like when these things are hidden, they're not in the light of consciousness. But when we bring them out and we actually air them and we're actually being seen in that, it's so healing, so healing for men.
Must be freeing as well, right?
100%.
Walking around a bit lighter after that.
Probably.
You can imagine in today's society, men have got pressure, they need to be the breadwinners, they're emotionally, cowboys don't cry. And so where do you share? Where can you open your heart and be vulnerable? And to me, vulnerable is the new courage these days. Even if you're looking for a beautiful woman, they love vulnerable men these days. The old sort of camel guard doesn't work anymore. Right?
Tell me about how you feel.
Matters of the heart.
I love seeing macho men talking about this also. It's beautiful to see the duality of it all. But listen, they're not going anywhere.
No,
Kukle, you're in for a good time in just a
Girl,
little bit.
we are in for a good time after the break, okay?
Okay, in a bit we'll get through an experiential exercise is what we're referring to. Something to do with walking through glass?
Walking through, walking with, working on, something to do with glass. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this goodness. All of this and so much more straight after this. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh my goodness, as we discuss who's actually going to do this demonstration, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. To bring the message to life that we've been talking about this morning, we've got our Viking over here, Mr. Visser, who'll take us through a symbolic experiential exercise that will leave a lasting impression. Is there blood? Will blood be involved, is what we want to know.
I'm just worried.
I'm concerned.
What are we looking at?
It's broken glass. We had to drink all of the wine last night to prepare it. But there's a lot of lessons. It's about living without regret. Sometimes you have only one chance, right? So as a hemophilic, I've done this plenty of times. I've done 3,500 people at once, right? But the lessons is when you walk is to know that focus on giving the next step. Someone that's going to be on the side, holding, giving you balance, is to make you realize that in life, when you lose balance, it's okay to ask for help. You're not alone. And before you get off, one of us is just to wipe your feet clean. It's like washing your feet. It's to remind you, don't look down on the people that's serving you on the path. But it's also to remind you that sometimes you have to serve others on the journey. So I believe you're ready. You don't
No,
have...
listen, firstly, truly profound, and I absolutely love the message behind the exercise. Isn't there other ways to learn the lesson?
So you have one chance. So all that I say is...
Can
are
she
you
keep
up
her
for the
socks
challenge?
on?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay, should I do it? I'm doing it for you. I'm
Me
doing
and
it
the
for
baby,
us,
come
Expresso
on,
family.
we can't
This
be
one
put
is for
through
all of
this.
us. All right, cool. Let me do the right thing. I do trust you. Okay?
You should. And you
If
trust
I can
me,
do
I'll
that,
help you.
Polish.
There we go. Okay. So this is meant to be a healing exercise.
Yeah, healing and trust.
Letting
Getting
go
over your
exercise
fear.
and a
Yeah.
trust
Surrendering.
exercise.
You can still be in action, detached from your thinking.
So
and
before you
feeling.
get off, you just lift your foot so that we just see there's no broken glass stuck.
Oh, before I get off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go really slow.
Quickly, you got this,
Do this for a
girl.
reason. If you can do this, you can do anything.
Oh,
Oh, can you hear that?
You got
Okay, one more step.
One more. One more.
You come behind me. Just
Okay, stop.
lift up. There's nothing there. Then a big step off. and I
Okay,
want
big
you to
step
celebrate.
off. And one more. And a big celebration.
oh my
Well done.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of myself. And you know what? It's so easy for us to lean into the fear as opposed to the end goal, which is
Yes.
actually achieving
Yes.
what you've set out to do. So
Sure.
thank you so much
It's
for
a
that.
pleasure. And for both of you, I have a gift today. It's a copy about my life story, about how I climbed Kilimanjaro. It's walking through fire, and I would love to gift you that.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, right?
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
we
it's
want
been
to
amazing.
we want to make a difference to men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want to give people the ultimate breakthrough experience because guess what? You felt it.
Yes.
Right? It's about that release of the past. So, you know, it's all about giving that one step and to never give up and to keep your eye on the focus and on the future.
Oh, that is incredible.
Absolutely
Quickly, you feel
beautiful.
good?
I feel so good. I feel empowered. I feel accomplished. I feel like I can conquer anything.
You
the world is my
can.
oyster.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, Mount Kilimanjaro next.
You
say
proud to
anything,
take it
so-
one step at a time,
Oh,
Carissa.
gosh, guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I just
Thank you
know
so much.
You've
Thank you.
impacted
Thank you for
people
having
across
us.
the country,
Thank you
and
so much.
this will live on the internet forever. So thank you,
Absolutely.
Kukle, for demonstrating
Thank you.
that we are, in fact, powerful and empowered. We'll keep all the information up on our social media. If, of course, you'd like to get involved with any of the procedures and processes that they go through. And, of course, today is about self-care. We are celebrating and we're encouraging you to take care of yourselves, maybe just one step at a time.
Did you know that if you shave, 1/3 of what you remove is skin? New Dove Advanced Care with Pro Ceramide technology helps repair your skin barrier from this damage for visibly even-toned underarms. So, if you shave it, Dove it. Dove Advanced Care Antiperspirant helps repair skin from shaving damage.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Now, most of us women have at least one of these on our wellness wish list. Listen closely. A healthy weight, clear skin, and balanced hormones. But for so many, these feel like a constant uphill battle, no matter how hard we try. But what if all three of these are actually connected? Now, we're joined by Sanja van Wyk from Pharmacodynamics to discuss the hormone insulin and also how it may link metabolic and hormonal health together. So, Sanja, welcome back and thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Carissa.
Let's get straight into this. We usually think about insulin when we think about blood sugar, diabetes, but it's a lot more than that.
Exactly. So we typically think of the hormone insulin in a metabolic context. It is the hormone that helps the body use glucose for energy. But this is also the pathway that becomes insulin resistant. And to compensate, the body produces more insulin. And what we need to understand is all of this excess or extra insulin not only affects metabolic health.
That's really interesting. So let's go there. What else is insulin actually doing in our bodies?
So the hormone insulin acts on multiple tissues, and it also plays a very important role in the female reproductive system. And what's interesting is that not all of the tissues reacts to insulin in the same way. So while the metabolic pathway becomes resistant, other tissues like the ovaries remain insulin sensitive. So when there's high levels of insulin, it overstimulates the ovaries, and that may lead to an increase in the production of male hormones like testosterone, and it also disrupts the delicate female hormone balance that is very essential for a normal menstrual cycle. So what starts off as a metabolic issue quietly becomes a hormonal one as well.
Oh, I like that you say quietly, because that's exactly what I was going to ask you. Some of those signs that perhaps us women can be alert about and pick up on that we might notice in our bodies, what are they?
So hormonal imbalances related to insulin resistance presents differently. Some women may experience irregular periods or absent periods, lack of ovulation, and that influence fertility. For some women, they struggle with weight issues or acne, oily skin, skin tags. Hormonal imbalances linked to insulin resistance also affects mood and mental health.
Sure.
And some women with PCOS, or what is now officially being called PMOS, may recognize some of these symptoms.
Okay, so you said PMOS. This is the new phrasing. Why was there a name change, and can you break it down to us? What does PMOS mean?
So, Carissa, it was a 14-year global effort to rename PCOS, one of the most common hormonal conditions, to reflect the full hormonal and metabolic picture. So PMOS stands for polyendocrine, your hormonal, metabolic, ovary syndrome. So it truly reflects the collection of features and symptoms that affects your weight, your skin, your hair, your cycle, fertility, and your mental health.
Okay, so that is strides in the scientific and biological world that we needed. For women sitting at home right now, I feel like we're holding up a mirror, and many of them are probably nodding away vigorously, recognizing herself actually in this conversation. What should she be doing?
So, Carissa, PMOS focus or highlights the metabolic and hormonal systems that drives the condition, and they recognize insulin resistance as a contributing factor. So, women with PMOS should also address insulin resistance in managing the condition, and that starts with lifestyle. It remains foundational. So balanced nutrition, regular activity, maintaining a healthy weight, stress management, quality sleep, that all influence insulin sensitivity and support hormonal health. And, you know, Pharmacodynamics wants to help you with that. We offer free lifestyle support on the M&I website, mnilifestyle.co.za, and that includes meal plans, exercise programs, and also self-assessments.
Well, I love that the lifestyle changes boxes have been ticked, like you said, foundational that we've got to get right. But when it comes to the nutritional supplements, maybe we can also hone in on that, supporting hormonal balance, our metabolic health. What are we looking at there?
Yes, Carissa, there's targeted nutritional supplements that may provide meaningful additional support, especially for women with hormonal imbalance linked to insulin resistance. And Pharmadynamics offers Ovivance in the M&I product range. Ovivance contains a blend of vitamins and minerals that supports gynecological and ovary health, and it also combats insulin resistance related to common gynecological and metabolic disorders. And you know what's good to know about Ovivance is that it can be used before and during pregnancy to support reproductive health. So speak to your doctor or pharmacist whether Ovivance is a suitable nutritional supplement for you. Ovivance is nappy-coded. It's available without a prescription from your nearest pharmacy, and it conveniently comes in tablet form. So adult women can take 2 tablets of Ovivance once daily with a meal to support women's health.
Of course, and that's exactly what you've been doing. Sonia, thank you so much for coming through and giving us all of the knowledge that we have to tackle life a little bit more confidently too. One condition, one name that finally fits, and of course, the real steps that you can take. This is a conversation I'm sure so many women needed to hear, so thank you for coming through.
Good morning, my name's Clement Pedro, full government name, because it is Friday and it's Bake That Thing! One more time, because there's a lot of cake on the floor. It's Bake That Thing! That sounds about right. Today, Cape Grace brings a taste of London to the V&A waterfront as the Savoy afternoon tea returns for the 2nd year in a row. Joining us are Lorraine Meany, Executive Pastry Chef at the Cape Grace, and Mariana Agnelli Panzetti, Chef de Partie at the Savoy, to create 2 menu highlights, a Cape-inspired peach malba and a miniature tiramisu scoff. Welcome, and let's get baking. You see what happened in the intro? Because they didn't do the proper cheer, now they're going to get 1 less item, and I get another one.
Only fair.
Only fair. I don't even know where to start. This is so beautiful. There's so much I want to talk about, but maybe we should talk about what we're going to prepare today.
Perfect. Yes, definitely. So we're going to first do the peach melba, which is obviously very iconic at the Savoy. Yes. It was basically created by Escoffier, which is the father of French cuisine, right? And he used to work at the Savoy. So this, you know, this is 137 years of culinary legacy coming to Cape Town.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I didn't even know there was this collaboration.
Yes, it's our 2nd year now.
2nd year, exactly.
Yeah.
So iconic of the Savoy and so iconic of the Cape Grace, these 2 iconic powers coming together, creating this amazing menu. A little bit sad because I've never experienced the menu. So I'm very excited to get a taste of it today. So let's go straight into our peach malba.
Okay, cool. So for the peach malba, we're going to put the chocolate ring. Just here.
While we're busy with that, can I ask questions? You see how quiet I went?
It
was like art. You don't want to?
We don't. So, and then we're going to put the peach compote
In the center.
in the center, just to give an extra peach flavor.
So peach melba is basically a balance of raspberry, peach,
And
vanilla.
peach.
And it's like perfection. It's summer.
It looks like perfection.
So exactly.
Like you would know it probably from peach melba in a coupe. You know, by the pool, you know, you've got some ice cream going on, some raspberries, some peaches. So this is their interpretation of peach melba for afternoon tea.
And it is so incredibly beautiful.
Thank you.
The effort that goes into high teas has definitely
It's
been, the
different.
bar's been raised, but it's also, I want to say, because of the Savoy, that's where the culture of high teas, for me, growing up, when I started learning about cooking, when you spoke about the Savoy, high tea.
High tea.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I love
They're
that
famous for it.
so famous. I love that culture and the tradition is coming to South Africa. And how does Cape Grace then take that iconic menu and then cater it to South Africans?
Well, what we were doing is the culture of, or the ritual of afternoon tea. That's what we're collaborating on. So we all can make these beautiful pastry creations, and the South African side came in with the savories, with, you know, we used pepperdew cream cheese on our sandwiches.
Oh, wow,
so,
okay, very
you
South
know,
African.
Very South African. Then we did the egg mayonnaise, which everyone expects, obviously, and then we did coronation chicken, which is everyone's favorite.
I love a good coronation chicken.
Yes, and so South Africans often also love to have savoury scones, but in England they don't. So we left it off.
It's so good. Why we don't do that, I don't know.
Okay, I was about to ask you.
We should do it.
Do you look at it and go, oh, but now actually no, you're like, yes, you should try it. Okay.
I I've been eating the whole week. It's so good.
That cheese, so
The cheese
our
is so
one,
delicious.
they're taking this back to London with them.
For sure.
And we got the raisin ones here, which it's mixed feelings, but people are warming to this
I think
raisins
even in England is mixed feelings.
too.
I'm so excited
So-
one day to go to the Savoy and then see a savoury scone and know exactly where that came from.
Can you imagine?
Definitely, if it's in the room, in the gallery, would be wonderful.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the menu. What others? You spoke about some of the sweets, some of the savoury options. We've actually got some in front of us. We've got this little beautiful one in front of us right now.
Chicken, so that's a chicken roulade with leek, and it's sort of, you know, very balanced flavors. Braised leeks, chicken seared and then made into a tartlet. And then we've got, also on our savouries, we've got, there's a whipped brie, very local cheeses, and then we've got snook pate.
Love, that is amazing because you have
Snook pate is so good on Melba, and that's sort of the South African flair that we've got. And then the other sweet item is actually very exciting. That's a scoff tiramisu. I don't know if you know about scoff.
Well, I thought the name came from the Escoffier inspiration.
Exactly.
Does
so
it?
it's a humble homage to Escoffier. So because we like our scones so much, we're trying to turn the scones into pastry.
Oh, wow.
So this is a scone base, and then we turn them into a cake.
So you kind of, I don't want to, please don't come at me. So it's like when you have cupcakes or cakes and you turn it into a cake pop?
Yeah.
Kind of. You've
Similar.
taken that and you've crumbled it.
The same imagination, definitely. Yes.
And then we've dipped it in chocolate.
Dip it in chocolate,
And then how
soak
we
it with
finish it?
coffee.
Oh, can I just have a, you know,
And
the
amaretto.
Oh, my
Don't
goodness.
forget the amaretto, because that's what makes it.
This is so absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go.
We finished this one off then, next with a beautiful tiramisu cream and a coffee veil,
Oh
which
my
goes on top.
goodness.
And they reimagine all of these in their Scoff Bakery, which is inside the Savoy.
Let me just turn it that way so
And
the
that's
camera
all
can
about
see.
scones reimagined.
That is
Very
absolutely
exciting.
amazing.
I love it. It's my favorite one.
And we're also all about, I mean, reimagine, we call it reimagine, but it's also a form of sustainability, which I
Yeah.
absolutely love.
Exactly.
I mean, with such a beautiful, detailed menu, it's amazing when you do find ways to be more sustainable through the menu.
Definitely. And each one that we've done, each activation with tea, we've got a beautiful menu that's bespoke. You kind of want to take it home.
Oh, I kind of put it in my bag.
Yeah. And keep them. We had a fantastic one for Wimbledon tea. It was so cute. It was green and had tennis balls on it. And the illustrations are so sweet.
The illustrations are absolutely beautiful. South Africa, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that if you have any questions for myself or the team from the Savoy or the Cape Grace, please send us a WhatsApp voice note to the magic number 063-036-9649. Can you tell I've been very polite? I haven't even asked to snack on anything. Now I'm actually going to, if I may, these scones are looking absolutely amazing. Can I?
Yes, you may.
And I know we haven't finished decorating it, but I love a good scone. And that's it.
They were baked freshly this morning.
Ooh, the fact that you can pull it apart just by hand, and the layer. I'm gonna guess there's butter in the scone.
Yes, butter and the scone.
And buttermilk.
This is the most tender cloud. If Friday was an emotion, it's the scone.
Light, light. You know, the shouldn't feel, and that is your perfect way to taste a good scone is too.
The tear, the pull.
The pull. It should break you in the middle. If it does,
Yeah, if it doesn't break in the middle, don't eat it.
did a
Oh
good
my
job.
goodness. This is so incredibly good. I've seen the pastry section at Cape Grace, and it is such a beautiful, big operation. How do you manage all of that to create such beautiful, intricate desserts? Like, it must be a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but if you're doing this for a living, it's because you love it. There's a passion. You know, there's definitely, I've got a fantastic team. You know, I appreciate them all. They are really wonderful at getting through the day, preparing all of this. And this is not the only thing we do. We also do desserts. We do library things. We do, everything the hotel needs. And they are also passionate, and they've loved working with Mariana.
Oh, I'm having so much fun with them.
You don't have.
They are great.
When are you supposed to leave to go back to the Savoy?
Unfortunately, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I don't want to go. I feel local now.
You are a local.
No, I feel local.
You must just say away, and then you sort it.
Away. I need to say that.
Away.
Yeah, there.
Oh my God.
And they've even seen a little bit of Cape Town. She's fallen in love with the penguins.
Oh my
I
goodness.
have 100 pictures of just penguins. They are walking, they are there, just minding their business, and that's me. So we come with...
So we like, this is just a slight cocoa, which gives it a bit of an acidic to balance out the sweet.
That is so beautiful. And that's the
It's
problem
cute,
with high
right?
teas.
That's it.
Everything's so beautiful, you don't want to eat it. But I will.
No, you
No,
should
you have
eat
to
it. You
eat
have
it.
to eat it.
Because that's the whole thing. Like, we love putting it together. Lots of people say when you put a dessert in front, oh, it's so beautiful, I don't want to eat it. But no, but we want to see you eat it.
We want to watch
We want to watch
You
you. Exactly.
experience this.
You know, we're going to play it up, and later on, everyone's going to watch me taste. Just make sure you don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Lovely.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back and good morning. We greet you in the name of Coffee and Russ. Before we get there, though, we have asked you a question that if you could sit down for a cup of tea or coffee with anyone, past or present, who would you choose? And you've let us know across our social media, so let's check in with exactly who your perfect coupling would be. Kathleen Eerste is in. No voice note, but it will be my youngest sister who lost her voice at the age of 10 due to cerebral palsy. She passed away at 31. Would love to hear her voice. That just cracked me up. That's emotional.
Truly,
Cracked my heart.
truly. Thank you so much for sharing such a special message.
Beautiful,
Truly
Kathleen.
beautiful.
Thank you for that. Who
Thank
else got in
you.
touch?
We've got Dwayne over here. Dwayne says, I'd choose to have a cup of tea with my younger self. I'd remind myself to worry less, believe in my abilities, cherish every moment with loved ones, and trust that everything works out in time. I must agree. I love that.
Both
because
messages reminding us of exactly that.
100%, because also life goes like this. Sometimes it feels like a lifetime, but sometimes a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So that's truly fair. I love that.
Dwayne, thank you for that reminder. Almaray also says, good morning. Good morning to you. Have a blessed Friday and weekend ahead. She was my friend when I was a child. I would love to sit with my great-grandmother, listen to her stories and her guidance. We really need to take care of the elderly in our communities.
No, we should.
They are the custodians of our family history
And the history like, is passed down through stories.
I'm telling you.
And having conversations with them. They've lived so much life.
Come on. Over a nice cup of tea, I would love to do it.
We've got Linda here who says, good morning, Expresso Show family. Hey, Linda. I will choose to have a cup of tea with my daughter because I love spending time with her. Hashtag Expresso Show.
You know, people would usually say like Elvis, Oprah.
Yes.
But our family is saying my family.
Yes, we're keeping it here. We're keeping it home because every single person in our immediate community truly matters and they're worth having a cup of tea with.
A tea and a rusk. Sign me up immediately. Speaking about rusk, let's get into this beautiful moment where we, in fact, on the show could take a break because it is easy to tell ourselves that we will break later, but later often never comes. And that's why Oh My Russ is encouraging us to make time for real breaks throughout the day. Not the kind where you're still replying to emails or scrolling through your phone, but a genuine moment to step away, enjoy a cup of tea or coffee, and of course, your delicious Oh My Rusk.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm on 7 at the moment, but I'm a dipper like this.
I still need to retain the crunch.
Oh, you like a bit of a crunch.
I love a crunchy rusk.
So you were in and out?
I'm in and out.
I love that.
And that's it. And
that's
then after, follow through with a nice cup of coffee.
A sip of coffee is amazing.
Yes.
As we know, even just a few uninterrupted minutes can help you return feeling refreshed, refocused, ready for whatever the day brings. So I've got to ask you, Kutle, I mean, girl, in our lives, it's so fast-paced, it's so busy. So I want you to be honest. Do you actually take proper breaks throughout the day?
Not necessarily.
Not really?
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, when? How?
How?
Where would you even start? I mean, once you start the day, you just keep running. You rest when you're home, and when you are in bed,
you know what?
Relaxing.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then you're scrolling.
You're scrolling. But you know what? What I do appreciate, though, is that I do love slow mornings. So I will wake up earlier than I should.
Yeah.
Journal, have a nice cup of coffee, pray, and just
Yes.
really set my intentions for the day. So that's my break.
I love that.
To really get into the day with an open heart and an open mind, and just free spirit.
Just ready for the possibilities of what it has for you.
How about you? You have such busy days.
I do have busy days. So when I take moments, usually to make myself something to eat, and that's maybe like a 20-minute break in between, I usually eat standing. Don't even come for me for that.
Girl.
But I'm standing there reflecting, thinking, maybe catching up on emails sometimes, which I know I shouldn't do, but sometimes also just thinking about the day, realizing that I can't take for granted this opportunity that I have every single day to wake up the nation, every afternoon to talk to the rest of my province. It is incredible. And so you need actually those moments to reflect instead of letting life pass you by.
Yes, you have to live through everything.
Exactly.
Okay, it's really easy for us to get lost in the sauce, but I'm just here to remind you that you are flesh and blood, baby.
Come on.
Smile
Yeah.
and wave
Yeah.
because this really is your time to shine. It is important for us to really take stock of how much we have achieved, how much life we have lived.
That's right.
As we mentioned earlier, life goes like this, guys. It's both long and short.
It's true.
like this
We are
paradox.
mortal beings, right? At the end of the day, we only get a short lifespan. I mean, I've already gone through half of it. You know what I'm saying? So I need to make sure that every single day really does count.
Yeah.
It's easy to really just kind of get lost, like you said, in it all. But to reflect, take a moment, journal. I want to incorporate that back into my life. But honestly, prayers up, and it gets me refocused.
100%.
Yeah.
And I mean, especially like being on the show this week.
Yeah.
My goodness, waking up at 3 a.m.
Rough. Tough.
That alarm. No
Snooze.
chance to snooze. No. The driver's outside. It's like,
Exactly.
okay, it's time for you to, you know. But during the show, especially when things start to get very intense, it really is important to catch your breath, sit back and relax. I mean, we are lucky to have Omar Raks, and lekker
Within
coffees.
arm's reach.
Within arm's reach. So just to take a step back, a breathe and really completely realign to get back and do what we have to do has been absolutely vital for me
I can
this
imagine. It's easy to get frantic. It's easy to get crazy, but just to ground yourself
Yeah.
and realize, okay, I'm here right now.
Yeah.
So let me do what I need to do in this moment right
It's
now.
an exercise of presence.
That's the thing.
You have to be present when you are doing this gig.
Live TV, girl, you can't be thinking about tomorrow. You're thinking about the next 2 seconds.
We're here.
Exactly, exactly. Kuthi, thank you for sharing that. We will cheers to having having more intentional breaks going forward with our Oh My Rusks and our coffee. And today, of course, we want you to allow yourself the permission to pause, take a breath, and enjoy some well-deserved time to dip. And you could also win something really special for you in your office.
Oh, yes. You could win your office a share of 150,000 individually wrapped Oma rusks, okay? All you have to do is head to oma.co.za and nominate your office by filling in the quick entry form, confirming your email, and then you're in, simply. Just like that. Your office could be the next in line for a delicious time to dip surprise. T's and C's do apply.
I love that. Let's cheers and dip once
man.
more. You need to try this 7 times.
7 times?
There's something about it.
Girl,
Promise.
you love it soft, hey?
A bite. A little bit of a bite. You know what I'm saying? We love to see it. Get yourself your Oh My Russ as we head into the second hour of your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Officially unavailable for meeting activities. I'm on a break.
Andre!
I'm on a break!
Ixesha selifikile ngoku for us to get into the news headlines. Starting off with our national news, President Cyril Ramaphosa has unveiled the National Water Action Plan to improve water security and strengthen failing municipal water systems. The initiative will support municipalities through funding, expertise and infrastructure investment while expanding access to reliable water and sanitation. A partnership between Watercom and the National Joint Operational and Intelligence Structure will tackle corruption, theft and vandalism affecting water infrastructure. To mark Nelson Mandela Day, Ramaphosa also launched the National Water Access Acceleration Program, including 67 boreholes in Hammanskraal. Sticking to national news, consumers could face a sharp interest rate increase later this year after the Reserve Bank kept the repo rate unchanged at 7%, leaving the prime lending rate at 10.5%. Reserve Bank Governor Lesetja Kganyago cited global economic uncertainty and Middle East conflict as key inflation risks. However, Citibank chief economist Gina Skuman argued that delaying a rate hike could worsen inflationary pressures, saying earlier action would better protect the economy despite higher borrowing costs faced by consumers and businesses. We now move to international news. The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo has claimed more than 1,000 lives, reaching the milestone in just over 2 months, the fastest Ebola outbreak on record. Health officials have confirmed 2,536 cases and 1,033 deaths since the outbreak was declared in May. The current outbreak is caused by the rare Bundibugyo virus, which has no approved vaccine or treatment. The World Health Organization continues to monitor the situation as authorities work to contain the rapidly spreading disease. On to tech news. Google has introduced a new selfie sign-in feature giving eligible users another way to access or recover their accounts. The system requires users to record a short video with guided head movements, which is later used to verify their identity during sign-in attempts. Google says recordings are stored with user consent, can be deleted at any time, and are used only for authentication unless users opt otherwise. The company says the feature includes safeguards against impersonation and deepfake attacks. New Zealand will establish 5 new marine reserves next month, protecting more than 300 square miles of vital ocean habitat near Otago on the South Island. The no-take reserves will safeguard threatened species, including the yellow-eyed penguin, New Zealand sea lion and Hector's dolphin, while preserving kelp forests and other important ecosystems. The reserves will be jointly managed with the local Maori community, combining traditional knowledge with conservative efforts. Environmental groups have welcomed the initiative as a significant step for biodiversity protection, expressing hope it will inspire further marine conservation projects across New Zealand in the years ahead. This is how we wrap up your 7 o'clock news. Let's dive into the world of sports with Carissa.
Well, thank you so much, Kuhle. Let's get you an update once again on the world of sports. We head into footballing news first with the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations that gets underway in Morocco on Sunday. Now, with the tournament expanding to 16 teams for the first time, this is definitely going to be one to watch. Now, defending champions Nigeria will be looking to retain their crown, while hosts Morocco hope home support can carry them to the title after finishing runners-up at the last edition. Well, only time will tell, and we, of course, will keep our eyes on that. In other footballing news, SAFA President Danny Jordan has denied report claims that Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Broos has already been offered a one-year contract extension. Now, Jordan labelled the reports, quote, false, unfounded, and misleading, end quote, saying no decision has yet been taken on the coach's future. Now, Broos's current contract is due to expire at the end of July. Let's head to the rugby field now with the Currie Cup that continues this weekend with all eyes on the second round of fixtures. Now, tonight's headline fixture sees the Cheetahs host the Sharks in a top-of-the-table clash, with both teams hoping to maintain their winning starts to this season. Now, elsewhere, the Lions host the Pumas, the Blue Bulls travel to Griquas, while the Stormers and Boerland meet in the Cape Derby. Let's close up with a cycling update all about the Tour de France. Ecuador's Richard Carapaz produced a superb solo attack to win stage 18 of the Tour de France, claiming his very first victory of this year's race. Now, the former Olympic champion launched his decisive move on the final climb and held off the chasing groove to take the stage honours. Now, today, Pogacar remains firmly in control of the general classification with just 3 stages remaining. That is where we leave your sporting highlights. We'll see what's happening again at 8. For now, let's get into some traffic. All right, to the roads we go, out in Cape Town in Brackenfell, where congestion has been reported on the R300 northbound, and that's at the N1 inbound ramp. Now, traffic is slow moving in the area with delays expected. Motorists are advised to allow for extra travel time as they head out on their Friday commute. We wish you all the best as you tackle traffic this morning. That's where we wrap things for now. Let's get into your weather. Well, Polokwane, you are up first with a damp start to your morning. Some light morning drizzle is what you can expect. Temperatures start from a low of 6 degrees and rise to a greater high sitting at 26. As we look ahead, sunny skies continue to dominate heading to the weekend, with daytime highs staying consistently at 21 degrees over the weekend. Into Klerksdorp we go with partly cloudy skies that will take over your day. Very cold start, 0 degrees is what your minimum is looking like, with that high sitting at 19. Now, the coming days remain mostly sunny with passing clouds, while daytime highs stay pleasantly warm throughout the weekend. Pretoria, on your side of town, expect sunny skies to persist throughout your day today. As for your temperatures, they'll range between a minimum of 7 and a max sitting at 24 degrees. Now, going into the weekend, sun-filled skies are set to stay, with daytime temperatures reaching 21 degrees tomorrow and 22 on Sunday. Out in Johannesburg, the city of gold on your side, sunny skies are set to dominate your day today. Bit of a cold start of 3 degrees that warms up to 19. Now, as you move into the weekend, daytime highs will settle at 19 throughout the skies, with the skies remaining predominantly sunny. Mbombela, on your side, today's forecast calls for sunny skies on your side. Temperatures move from a chilly 8 to a warmer high of 22. Now, sunny skies do continue in the days ahead. Temperatures will range from a low of 8 to a high of 20 on Saturday and 21 on Sunday. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you'll start your day off with some morning showers. Temperatures sit between -1 and a high of 17 degrees. Now, heading into the weekend, sun-filled days are far from over, with temperatures not exceeding 21 degrees. But listen, there's no rain in sight, so that's some good news. Richards Bay, out on your coastline, expect mostly sunny skies today with southwesterly winds up to 43 kilometers per hour. Temperatures range between 13 and 21. Now, sunny skies will turn cloudy by tomorrow with rain chanced at 25%. Temperatures will range between 11 and 21. That brings us over to Durban next, where today will be dominated by mostly cloudy conditions. Do expect some noticeable southerly winds, though, sitting at 40 kilometers per hour. Now, today's temperatures range between 12 and 21, but sunny skies definitely return over the weekend. All right, Mtata, let's give you an update on your side. Showers are forecast for the second half of your Friday. Temperatures will range between a cold one and a warmer high of 16. Now, partly cloudy skies turn sunny going into the weekend, with temperatures maxing at 25 degrees on Sunday. Uba, on your side of town, mostly sunny skies will define your day today. Temperatures move between a biting -1 and then end up on a high of 16. Now, sun-filled skies with a few lingering clouds dominate your weekend forecast, while temperatures remain pleasantly warm. And that brings us to Kugompo City. On this Friday, you'll look up to mostly sunny skies today. Temperatures will range from a chilly 8 degrees to a high sitting at 18. Now, you should enjoy the sunshine over the next 2 days, as wetter weather patterns are expected to return from next week Monday onwards. Ebeka, out in GQ, afternoon rain remains on the cards for today, and that sits at a 25% chance. As for your temperatures, we'll start from a cool 6 degrees to a daytime high sitting at 17. Now, tomorrow brings temperatures ranging from a chilly 6 degrees to a high sitting at 20 degrees, before Sunday warms up to a more pleasant 24. And then out in the gorgeous George, today brings a slight 10% chance of afternoon rain. Your temps, well, they will range between a low of 7 and a high of 17 degrees. As we head into the weekend, sunshine takes center stage. Pleasant conditions is what you can experience across much of the region. By the city on your side, out in Cape Town, rain is likely to dominate today's forecast, but a little bit less than yesterday. Temperatures sit between a chilly 11 and a high of 17 with a 10% chance of rain. Looking ahead, sunny skies continue into the weekend, with tomorrow's daytime highs peaking at 20. Let's see what Sutherland has to offer today. On this beautiful Friday, you have some partly cloudy skies across your area. Temperatures range from a nippy 1 to a high of 15. Now, as we head into the weekend, sunny skies take over, with temperatures settling at 20 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday. That rings in Kimberley, with sunny skies that are set to hold steady throughout your day today. Temperatures will start from a freezing -1 degrees to a high of 19. As for tomorrow, it brings bright and sunny conditions, with temperatures starting at 1 before climbing to a warmer high of 21. Final stop is Uppington. Today promises plenty of sunshine in Uppies from start to finish. A cold one, though. 1 degree is what you'll wake up to a high of 22. Sunny skies, though, define the days ahead, clear of any rain, with temperatures warming up nicely. Your max is sitting at 27 on Sunday and even on Monday. Definitely a great start to end and start the week next week out in Uppington. Let's get into that sunrise view of the hour. Earlier on, we saw what Alberton out in Johannesburg looks like. And our Mervyn Fenner from Pietermaritzburg said, okay, I see you. Let me send through this one. And Louise and Mervyn, both family members, you guys have definitely done exceptionally well this morning at showing us exactly what God's plan looks like on this Friday morning. 20 degrees is what you can expect on your side, Mervyn Fenner. And thank you, as usual, for getting in touch with stellar images just representing your side of town. And if you too would like to do so, one more, and hopefully the best one for 8 o'clock on 063-0369649. That's how you get in touch with us to let us know this morning what it looks like through your eyes. All right, a few minutes after 7, let's get into the second hour of the show.
Especially when you are having a good time. We are within the second hour of the show, and this is what you can expect. We dive into all things World Drowning Prevention Awareness Day at the V&A, and we also have the opportunity of meeting the next winner of the Bet to the Beat competition.
No, listen, Chad Jones always comes through with the moves, and we love to see it. And now the winner, too, has come through clutch with knowing exactly which moves will bring the money.
Oh, yes. Because we will see you after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thanks for joining us on this Friday as we get into this conversation around the V&A waterfront, a place we love to enjoy, our beautiful coastline. We know this, of course, but it's also important to know how to stay safe, especially around the water. Now, tomorrow, the 25th of July, marks World Drowning Prevention Day with this year's theme, which is Unite to Turn the Tide. Now, we've got Kevil Abrams, who joins us once again, Project Coordinator of Community Programs for the NSRI, who's here to share some essential water safety tips and tell us more about the NSRI's work at the waterfront. So welcome back and thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Of course, we've been shining such a beautiful spotlight on the work of the NSRI, so thank you for the work that you do there too. But let's start with the role you play at the V&A waterfront, if you can break that down for us.
So tomorrow is World Drowning Prevention Day. And tomorrow we are partnering with V&A Waterfront to have a interactive water safety presentation where we share with the public what the important work that the NSRI is doing and how they can keep themselves safe in and around the water, give them a little bit of safety tips, teach them how to do hands-only CPR, also how to use the pink torpedo buoy and how to do public rescue and how to be safe.
Yeah, we've got to take care of each other when we're out there.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that it's in July in order to make sure prevention is key.
Yeah.
Because by the time summer comes, it's almost too late.
Then you are ready.
Then you're ready,
Ready.
exactly.
Yes.
You're ready for what might come.
Yeah.
So what are the most important water safety messages for our families out there that they need to take heed of?
So if you take a step back, it's July, it's winter, and as you have seen, this recent times, flooding is one of one of the incidences that was happening a lot now, and a lot of the drownings that did occur now is because of the flooding. So what must we remember in this time is that 30 centimeters of water can even sweep a car away.
Wow.
And even 15 centimeters of water can even sweep an adult away. So that is important when it's heavy rainfalls. Do not cross low water bridges. And also to every door that leads in and around your house, every door that leads to water, when you have small children, close their door. And one of the most important things is when it's summer, and even now, when you go to a beach where there is lifeguards. And always remember never to swim alone. And if you find yourself in difficulty, one key thing is to remember the 112 number and do not go into the water to help that person if you do not have a flotation device with you.
Oh, that's great advice. 112, that's the number all of us need to take down and remember in any emergency. So if you can, Kevin, if you don't mind, take us through a memorable rescue moment, perhaps, that you can reflect on, or a volunteer moment that you can share with us this morning.
So if I can say one moment,
Yes.
I can actually say a lot of moments. But what thing that stands out for me, it's not the incident. It's actually our volunteers that is giving their time up to volunteer, leaving their house during the day or at night when somebody is in difficulty. Even our community programs volunteers that spend countless hours that is going to teach people in survival swimming, educating them about water safety. And that is what inspires me, and that is what makes the NSRI so special, is volunteers giving their time up to serve their communities.
I love that. And we've been showing a few of those volunteers. I think it was Henny DeToy the other day that we were like, yes, at any age, from any background, you can participate in this. So why is the NSRI an important part of the V&A community?
So as we know, the V&A, like you mentioned in the beginning, is one of the most attractive places for people to go.
Yeah, locals and tourists alike.
Definitely. And to have the NSRI station, one of the NSRI stations close by, means that there's trained volunteers ready to go if somebody is in emergencies. And that is what we're trying to achieve tomorrow as well, is to educate the public to know that they know what to do when they find themselves in difficulty.
So where's it going to take place? How does it all happen tomorrow?
So tomorrow it's going to take place at the V&A MP Theatre.
MP Theatre, okay.
So we're going to be there. We're going to start from 1 to up to 4, and then we're going to have 3 segments, and we all are going to we're going to have a few volunteers there and from our personal and a few staff there to educate the public on how to be safe in and around the water.
Incredible, and the weather's also playing its part, so I'm here for it. The waterfront gets packed on the weekend. If you don't have plans, it's also payday weekend. Come on through, because of course we want to make sure that you feel confident when it comes to taking care of each other around water. Okay, well, thank you so much once again for joining us this morning. Just making sure that we are also feeling good. And if you are heading there, as we said, to the V&A waterfront this weekend, be sure to join us at the World Drowning Prevention Day activation at the Amphitheatre, 25 July, where you can learn more about water safety and get that important information drilled into you for yourself and your families. Plus, we'd love to hear from you at home. Here's the question. What's one water safety rule you think everybody should in fact know? Share your tips with us using that hashtag #LoveVAWinter. And we would love for you to get in touch so we can keep this conversation going once again. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
The cash prizes just keep coming, okay? To date, World Sports Betting's Bet to the Beat has already given away an incredible 58,000 Rand. And this morning, another lucky Expresso viewer could be next. Chad Jones is back on the road with another surprise of up to 24,000 Rand. So, who's it going to be? Let's find out.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Bet to the Beat with World Sports Betting. So, we are currently in Somerset West, where our random selector has selected Catherine Bikes to be the winner, and we are currently in her workplace. She is the head chef, and we can smell she's cooking up something good. So, we're gonna surprise her while she's cooking, and let's see how this goes. We found her. Let's go. Good day, Forever Fresh. We are looking for Miss Catherine Bikey. Congratulations, you have been selected as the winner of Bet to the Beat by World Sports Betting.
So, the time when I entered the competition, I did it for my son who passed away 3 years ago.
Oh,
so,
sorry.
I really want to do a tombstone for him.
So are we ready to bet to the beat with World Sports Betting?
Yes.
Okay, so,
I'm so ready.
We all know that you tragically lost your son. This is for him. What was his name, if I may ask?
His name was Don Vito.
We're spinning for Don Vito.
Yes.
Spin, spin, spin. Please, 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 please.
Come, Vito.
Vito. 6,000 Rand! Oh, 6,000 Rand! But it doesn't end there. So you can win yourself an additional 2,000 Rand if you can prove to us that you're a World Sports Betting account holder. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
There we have it. Show it to the camera. But it doesn't end there. You can win yourself an additional 2,000 Rand if you agree to dance with me. I'm saying for an additional 2,000 Rand, let's skip. Let's get. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that, guys, is an additional 2,000 Rand for Miss Catherine. Here we go. So, what's that? 10,000 Rand!
Thank you, World Sports Betting.
That was our episode of Bet to the Beat. If you want me to rock up at your house, your workplace, your school, you know what to do, cue it. Think it's just another day? Well, not anymore, because I could be pulling up to your door next. Spin and win up to 20,000 Rand, plus an extra 2,000 Rand if you have a World Sports Betting account, and another 2,000 Rand if you can hit a small dance challenge with me. To enter, all you have to do is head over to the competition post of Expresso's Facebook, X, and Instagram pages, and all you have to do is follow the prompts. And not signed up yet? Well, head to wsb.co.za, use the promo code THEBEAT50 to get a free 50 Rand sports bet. World Sports Betting, bet to the beat. I'll see you soon.
Yes! Dun, 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 dun,
Amazing! Congratulations. Now, Catherine walked away with an incredible 10,000 Rand in cash, proving that with World Sports Betting, bet to the beat, a surprise visit can turn an ordinary day into an unforgettable one.
And listen, we are far from done. There are still more surprises, more winners, of course, and more cash up for grabs. So keep on entering, because the next knock at the door could be you.
Yes.
All right, coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we're going to continue down the dancing avenue, and we're going to meet the incredible team from Skybound Dance Company, who are standing by to show us just what it takes to be moving.
And I cannot wait for all of that. Make sure to keep it locked right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, because all of this goodness is coming shortly after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Sibuyile, we are back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, everybody. We are about to dive into something really exciting. It's all things dance, because dance has the power to inspire, connect, and tell stories in ways that words sometimes cannot. And now, a brand new professional dance company is giving talented South African performers the opportunity to develop their craft and chase careers on international stages.
Just as God had intended. I love to see it. Joining us this morning is the founder of Skybound Dance Company, choreographer and performer Brooklyn Kalita Plaikes, to tell us a bit more about the vision behind both the exciting new adventure, but then also her exciting shoes. Because, Brooklyn, what do you mean? These are gorgeous!
Thank you.
This is what happens when the girls get together on the show.
Then.
All things fashion.
Yes.
Rich, I love the color, representing the company name, Skybound.
Yes.
See you.
And the nails are purple.
Come on. Yes,
Do
yes,
everything
yes.
with intention.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, let's take it back to the beginning. Talk to us about Skybound Company, all things Skybound Company, the intention behind it, and what made you start this company.
Skybound Dance Company is a brand new company, as you said. We're actually a non-profit organization, and we work through sponsorship and funding and collaborations. And we are here bridging the gap between dancing in studios and going professional. Where do we go after dance studios? And that is where Skybound Dance Company comes in. We look after dancers, we train them, and we work through music videos that they use to put in their show reels. And that is something that is just beautiful. I think it's a beautiful initiative. And it stems from a lot of my personal feelings on dance. I started dancing when I was 2 years old.
My goodness.
So I really wanted opportunities, especially in South Africa.
2 years old, so you know your stuff,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. She's got
Versatile.
credibility. Absolutely.
Yes.
So because of that history in dance, because you were trained from such a young age as well, how has that sort of shaped your journey in choreography into the performer that you are today? I mean, can others learn from that example?
I would say for sure.
Agreed.
I think reaching for your dreams and really going for something that you feel passionately about is something that we need to do and do more often. I started dancing when I was 2 years old, and I really stemmed and became a versatile dancer. I wanted to learn everything, from being up in the sky, from being in the splits,
Come
everything,
on.
you know. So choreography and the journey that I've been a part of stems from musical theatre, and musical theatre really shaped the person who I am today. And seeing and being able to work with other choreographers, it inspired me, and that's what I hope to inspire younger professionals as well.
Ah, you already
listen,
are, Brooklyn.
I'm inspired by you. I mean, from dancing.
I'm dancing.
Girl, say less, okay? I feel like I do need to exercise that muscle. I haven't
Yes.
danced fully in such a long time.
Same.
Oh, start moving.
We can start grooving
Right
like
now.
this, hey?
Oh,
Shimmer,
yeah.
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
Start with the shoulders always.
The aim is not to sweat. That's the problem about South Africans. But no, not here.
A young two-step.
I mean,
Yes.
this is a new company, and I'm pretty sure you have goals and dreams and aspirations that you want to reach and milestones that you want to achieve. Can you tell us a little bit more about those milestones that you would like to see come to fruition when it comes to this company and what audiences can expect?
Yes, I am someone who roots for the success of others, and that came from musical theatre. We go for the same roles. We go for the same things that we all want to do.
Yes.
And when someone gets it, we are so happy for them. And I root for the success of everyone. Skybound is building these professional dancers and giving them the confidence to go professional. And we are really rooting for them and looking for their success in the world, going on to international stages. Because the world is so big. The world is so big. I've danced in America, I've gone places, and I really want this for the people back home.
I love that. All through the power of dance. We are here for it. Brooklyn, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. This is incredible. How do people get in touch with Skybound? Is it an email? Is it social media? Do they have to audition immediately?
Oh, I would love if they were coming to us now. We have a YouTube channel called Skybound Dance Co. And we will post all our music videos, more information on us right there. We have a booming Instagram page, which is Skybound_Dance Company. And we're so excited for everyone to just pitch in and watch the space around you, because we are going to make waves.
I love that. As you said, she is an NGO too. So all those corporates who have the extra buck, this is the place that you got to pour that money into. Brooklyn, thank you so much for the work that you do.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Stunning, man. And now taking the stage right now to perform and kick us off into the weekend is the Skybound Dance Company, all the way from my hometown.
Come on.
Wasn't searching for no one, cause I'm happy on my own. The sun is going down and I'm feeling in the zone. I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. I've been stung in this game, maybe once or maybe twice, but I just can't help the way I feel when we grind. I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. So tell me what you want, cause since you came along, my head's been spinning around and around. There's tension in the air, you've killed me with your stare. I thought that I was strong, but now my heart is gone. Uh-oh. Cause I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble and I think you know. Cause I'm in trouble and I'm in trouble and I've lost control. Yeah, I've lost control. I'm in trouble and I think you know. Cause I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble and I've lost control. Yeah, I've lost control. I thought that I was strong, but now my heart is gone. Control.
We lost control as well, just dancing along. My goodness, all of that energy coming straight from GQ. Can we expect more?
Skybound Dance Company. Yes, we have another performance coming up, and I'm so excited to share with the world who Skybound Dance Company is and what we do.
You guys are absolutely fantastic. Do not go anywhere because there's more dancing happening in studio. And of course, music. We've got the incredible Freda in the building as they debut their latest album. We also get back into the kitchen to cook something delicious. Do not go anywhere. All of this deliciousness and so much more straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Uqalile ke ngu-Expresso lona ukubana niyaqala uqhamuka ngoku nivelaphi kodwa ningabi naxhala because we are in for a treat right now.
Oh, we sure are. Now, today we're chatting with Vrede, the Afrikaans duo Storm Opperman as well as Francois Roux. Now, known for their honest storytelling and emotionally driven sound, they explore themes of love and growth as well as identity and belonging through their debut album. It's called Haze 2, and they are at home as they've recently released their new song featuring Net Francois. So before we get to know the gents once again, let's take a look at their wonderful talent.
Terug. Want daar's weer lig op pad en ek is heeltemal te eerlik. Terwyl ek my vingers tel in die stad, ons bid vir dieselfde ding elke jaar. Wens ek kon geweet.
That deserves a feel good welcome, everybody. Come on, Vrede. Welcome and thanks for joining us once again.
Thanks so much.
For sure.
Beautiful. I mean, just from that snippet, I can understand why your music is described as hot music made by hand. What does that phrase mean for you?
To us, that means absolutely everything. To us, it's really important to put lyrics out there that speaks to the heart and try our best to make an impact in the world through music. And we are thankful to be able to have a talent and to take music into the world. And we've learned to make music in our mother tongue, which isn't how we originally started, and it's been quite a really cool journey and discovery.
Yeah. Do you know, it reminds me of your album title, Haze 2, because it's almost a returning to what was meant to be in the first place, right? So let's talk about that creative process. I mean, before even creating the album that we get to enjoy and listen to today from March, and congratulations for that. What was that process leading up to it?
So the process changes from song to song. I usually start with a little bit of a riff and start with writing and stuff. It worked out perfectly because Haze 2, we didn't work it out beforehand like this, but we lived in Joburg now for 5 to 6 years, and we did the big rat race hustle thing, learnt a lot, met amazing people, and we moved back to Cape Town about 2 months ago.
Sure, welcome back.
So the whole Haze 2 album kind of worked out perfectly with us coming back home.
Absolutely. Sure, guys. Well, thank you for honoring your calling.
Honestly, I mean,
It's so
we are
beautiful
here,
to see.
right?
Yeah.
Look at me saying we as if I don't live in Joburg.
Yeah. But you've spent some time in Cape Town.
You know, fair, that's fair. I mean, this album follows themes such as love, belonging, acceptance as well. I mean, just beyond physically, geographically moving back home, what would you say this title also means to you personally?
I would say, to me, it's always been a massive passion to chase the dream of being able to make music, and I would say it's a feeling of content, of being content, being able to grow in the music economy and to be able to establish yourself in a place where the music economy isn't always as big as the music economy of Africa revolves around Gauteng. So yeah, it's just a massive honor to be able to come back home.
And you're so humble about it. Your album went to #1 on one of the biggest platforms across the world. I mean, that is incredible, and it just shows testament to what happens when you do sing from the heart and when you do create with intention and vulnerability too. But let's talk about the collaborations. It felt so organic that Net Francois would also join you on that song. So what was that process like? How did it come about?
Francois is, his name's Francois Viviers. He's an incredible producer, and he works for a record label called Funk Music. We met him at the studio. He's an amazing guy, very funny. He also has a band called Kerkstraat. You guys should check it out. And yeah, we just started collabing, and his writing style was very similar to mine, so it just kind of happened naturally that we decided to do a song together. And it was quick. It was a couple of hours and we had a full song already ready. And yeah, beautiful experience.
And you all have long, beautiful hair.
Like, is that a coincidence or it's like prerequisites?
Nothing is a coincidence.
I wouldn't make it. I'm out of the cut.
There are ways we can go about this.
You've got wings.
A wig, girl.
Now, before we let you guys leave, as you prepare to perform on our Expresso stage, I have to ask, of course, now you're back. The foundation has been built. You are building a future and a legacy with Vrede. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
Sure.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. I want to one day look back and be proud of what I did, and hopefully it touched some people in a good way. And however people interpret our music, we don't necessarily always want to tell people what we think the song is about. We want people to have their own ideas about it, and yeah, just engaging with people listening to our music is really special. And we're lucky because there's a lot of incredible artists in South Africa and the whole world. And luckily, some people like our music.
Some people, a lot of people. Well, spoken like true artists, Francois and Storm, thank you so much. We can't wait to see them. Go ahead and join us on our Expresso stage in just a little bit. We said Friday for a reason, and we're going to get into the jams. Before we do that, let's get something to eat.
And we're back in the kitchen preparing more delicious goodness for our absolutely stunning international status high tea. We're still in the kitchen again, and we're actually asking you if you have any questions this morning for myself or for the team from the Savoy or the Cape Grace, or if you just want to let us know what is that one item on a high tea counter you always look for when you go to a hotel. That WhatsApp number 063-036-9649. Now, like I promised, the deliciousness is not over. We've got 2 more desserts we're going to be preparing right now.
Yes, we're going to finish up the last 2 on the afternoon tea offering, and then the best part we're going to taste.
Right, and we also have another guest in the kitchen with us.
Yes.
And then, welcome to the kitchen, Alia. Please pronounce your surname because I completely forgot it again.
Alia Kapatas.
Kapatas. And you're from Team Savoy.
Yes.
Welcome to South Africa.
Thank you for having us.
So you're doing all the sweets. And then, Alia, what is your role in this magic collaboration?
Our role, so we are the front of house. We get to talk about these beautiful pastries and the scones and tell a story through the experience for the guests, yes, to make it a personal experience for them as well.
And it is, I mean, I'm not even having the in-house experience, but it feels really, really, really special. So I can only imagine how amazing it feels when you're actually there for the high tea. Can we talk about the welcome drink?
Yes. This is a beautiful, refreshing drink to start off with. It's made with rooibos. You have orange and citrus, so it's very refreshing and goes beautifully with the sandwiches as well.
And so local. I mean, talking about rooibos.
Rooibos, yeah, it's very special. That you have a locally sourced tea that you can also accompany with your experience as well. Yeah, it makes it more special.
So we're going to do our 2 more. Well, what are the names?
So the last 2 that we've got is a lemon lime cake, which has a lemon syrup. So that is sort of a homage to our beautiful produce that we have in this country. And then the second one is our apple pie. So that is a lovely mousse with an apple compote inside, which is also very much in season now.
Right.
So the seasonality is very important. So I'll just finish up So this is a lovely lemon chantilly.
Beautiful. Can I ask, while you're busy with that, can we chat tea?
Yes.
Because this is an exclusive blend, and I'm really obsessed with teas. This is a beautiful, beautiful one.
Beautiful smell, right?
We were saying earlier, it smells like Christmas.
It does.
What's inside that tea blend?
Again, this is rooibos. You have floral as well. It's like a Christmas cake. I think we'll be definitely taking some back with us.
Are you allowed to? Yes, you're allowed to. Yes, you are.
Citrus and orange. So yeah, beautiful. Beautiful elevated rooibos as well. Yeah.
I love that. What has the experience been like being in Cape Town and experience? Is it your first time, first of all?
First time.
First time.
It's been amazing.
All the ingredients, the people. What's been the best part of your journey to?
Oh, I would say being in this new environment as well, meeting the amazing people, really beautiful team. Also, your amazing scenery as well. Yes, yeah, incredible place to
And
be.
you leave tomorrow.
I know, it's too soon.
I'll talk to the powers that be. We'll sort something out. We'll sort something out. But talking, like, I mean, oh my goodness, that looks so beautiful.
So it's fresh. Can you smell this lemon?
You really can. How long?
That is.
Oh, sorry, no, you go on, you go on.
No, go ahead. Very fresh, lemon flavors, beautiful.
Oh, how long will the menu still be available?
We're running the tea until the 13th of September.
Oh my goodness, there's more than enough time
so
to
there's
actually...
more than enough time, you know, special occasion, come and see us.
Shame, Alia, let me take that.
I know,
You're holding it.
Holding it like it's a baby.
And then when the guests do come to have the experience, how long does the actual experience... I like a long high tea.
It's about, I'd say, an hour and a half.
An hour 45. Yeah, that's a nice.
That is, okay.
And this is just some nice fresh apple, little bit of a crunch on top of the apple pie.
That's
this one's really
amazing.
popular. They love the
this is
Granny
popular.
Smith and the vanilla.
Okay. I was going to have a cup of tea with my taste testers. Do we still have time? I think we do.
May I make you a tea?
Okay.
We can.
And this is that signature blend we spoke about?
Yeah, this is the Cape exclusive Cape Grace blend. So you've got the fire underneath, so it keeps the water nice and hot. So we start the brewing, you place it in. This is a really lovely, Cape Grace have done. I think I really like that you can see the tea brewing in the cup as well. The timer 3 minutes, and then we can enjoy the tea.
Oh, I love that. And look at that plate. It looks so beautiful.
So fresh, yes.
So we actually have a voice note. Yes, we have a... I don't know. It's amazing. Let's hear what voice note we have.
Good morning, Expresso fam. How's it? I have a question. If Table Mountain were a dessert, what flavor would it be?
What a question. That is a...
Rooibos. Fynbos, rooibos.
That was so quick.
All those beautiful, like when you hike in our beautiful city, you walk through, you just smell fynbos. It's so unique to South Africa. And all those beautiful aromas. And you know, you can cook with fynbos. It's very, it doesn't go with everything. You need to be very careful. But I love buchu with white chocolate.
Ooh, never had that combo.
It's amazing. Not everyone's cup of tea.
Excuse the pun.
Excuse the pun. But it's amazing. It is. It's a lovely. So I would say Table Mountain is a rooibos.
I love that. And as someone who's visiting Cape Town for the first time, this is so difficult. I wouldn't know how to answer this. If you had to wrap up your whole experience in a dessert, that's a hard one.
In a dessert, that's very hard. I can't do it all
you
of
can't.
them. No.
We know it's spicy though. It's got a bit of spice, a little bit of sweet. Oh, I love that. So, okay, I don't know where to begin. But I'm going to go with the apple pie. We're calling it apple pie.
Yeah, that's a good... Before you go ahead, usually when we take it to the table as well, we usually recommend to start with the more citrusy flavours and end off with the scoff because it's very indulgent and rich, so it's a good way to end the palate, yeah.
Nice, so I got that right, okay.
So then we can take this. Are we going to take the lemon?
Small bites.
Small
for
bite,
TV.
Small bite. There we go.
Oh, look at that. That is so beautiful. Okay, let's just also look at the inside to see that denseness. Oh.
It's yummy. It's fresh.
This is amazing.
So this speaks to South African flavors, for sure.
I mean, we love a lemon meringue.
Yes.
It is so delicious.
We do. And then...
Oh, wait, there's more.
The apple, there's more. You have to taste them all. So...
Got it. This is our apple pie.
This is our apple pie.
Got to get a bit of apple in there as well, right?
Definitely. The best is yet to come. You see, we were like working towards the scoff.
This is sensational. Wow.
It's a big favourite of most of the guests.
Yes.
And also they often comment it's not too sweet.
It's not,
really,
but so well balanced.
Yeah, what we want. We want you to feel like you enjoying not an overly sweet dessert.
And you can enjoy everything.
And you can enjoy everything and not feel full.
Yeah, too.
There we go. Now at home, if you want to see me taste the rest of the goodness, you're going to have to go to social media. You've both been absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you to the team from Savoy and from Kate Grace. The treats were sensational. I would love to have you all back again next year, same time, same place.
Yes. Perfect.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you, South Africa. Tune in next week for more Bake That Thing.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's true, it's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back and thank you for joining. You've come at the right time because right now, taking to the stage, we've got Vrede, straight off their debut album called Haste To. This one is Save It.
Hi everyone, we're called Vrede. My name is Storm, this is Francois. This is Save It, a song about commitment and understanding that there's a lot of storms that come into your life and my doors will always be open for the love of my life.
Nou sien ons net kunsmatig. Vryheid gebind met geld. Gedagtes word te haastig. Verwagting om als te meet en sy weet. Dis 'n lang pad, maar my deure staan oop. En die wind sal ons seile klop. Ek kan in jou oor verdwyn. Hier al ons almal asem, te bang om alleen te wees. Die waarheid hang soos wasem, die waarheid kom altyd uit en sy weet, dis 'n lang pad, maar my deure staan oop. En die wind sal ons seile klop. Ek kan in jou oor verdwyn.
My goodness, absolutely incredible. What a wonderful way to just celebrate this Friday. Right now, though, it is 8 o'clock on the dot. It's time for us to dive into our national news headlines. Starting off with news here at home. The Mitchells Plain United Residents Association says the deployment of the South African National Defence Force has failed to curb gang violence on the Cape Flats. The group says shootings, murders and gang recruitment continue despite the military presence, leaving communities feeling hopeless and distrustful of police. Parliament is expected to launch an inquiry into gangsterism next month, including public hearings and consultations with residents, policing forums and neighbourhood watchers to assess the effectiveness of current crime-fighting interventions. Sticking with national news, President Cyril Ramaphosa has unveiled the National Water Action Plan to improve water security and strengthen failing municipal water systems. The initiative will support municipalities through funding, expertise and infrastructure investment while expanding access to reliable water and sanitation. The partnership between Watercom and the National Joint Operational and Intelligence Structure will tackle corruption, theft and vandalism affecting water infrastructure. To mark Nelson Mandela Day, Ramaphosa also launched the National Water Access Acceleration Program, including 67 boreholes in Hammanskraal. We shift our attention to international news. The United States has announced new tariffs of between 10% and 12.5% on imports from around 60 trading partners, citing concerns over forced labor. The measures affect major economies, including the United Kingdom, European Union, Canada, Japan and India, and are due to take effect on Friday. The tariffs mark the latest escalation in the global trade dispute under President Donald Trump, following a Supreme Court ruling that challenged the legality of earlier tariffs imposed using emergency powers. The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo has claimed more than 1,000 lives, reaching the milestone in just over 2 months, the fastest Ebola outbreak on record. Health officials have confirmed 2,536 cases and 1,033 deaths since the outbreak was declared in May. The current outbreak is caused by the rare Bundibugyo virus, which has no approved vaccine or treatment. The World Health Organization continues to monitor the situation as authorities work to contain the rapidly spreading disease. On to light-hearted news. The 23rd International Storytelling Festival in Rabat has brought together hundreds of performers from 40 countries to celebrate the enduring power of oral tradition. Marking 30 years since the festival's debut, the 8-day event featured storytelling performances, workshops and discussions exploring themes of homeland, culture and identity. Storytellers highlighted how stories preserve history, inspire personal growth and strengthen connections across generations and communities. This year's program also reimagined the legendary Aisha Kandicha as a symbol of courage and patriotism, while reinforcing storytelling's role in safeguarding cultural heritage and promoting understanding between people around the world. This was us having a final look at our news headlines. Let's get into sports with Carissa.
Well, thank you so much to our girl Kuhle for holding down the news. Let's get that final sporting update to you, starting with some footballing news with the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations that gets underway in Morocco this coming Sunday, with the tournament expanding to 16 teams for the first time. Now, defending champions Nigeria will be looking to retain their crown, while the hosts Morocco hope home support can carry them to the title after finishing runners-up at the last edition. Well, we'll see how that pans out as we head into more footballing news in South Africa, with SAFA President Danny Jordan that's denied reports claiming Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Bruce has already been offered a one-year contract extension. Now, Jordan labelled the reports, quote, false, unfounded and misleading, end quote, saying no decision has yet been taken on the coach's future. Now, Bruce's current contract is due to expire at the end of July. All right, let's get you an update on that rugger news with the Currie Cup that continues this weekend, with all eyes on the second round of fixtures. Tonight's headline fixture sees the Cheetahs host the Sharks in a top-of-the-table clash, with both teams hoping to maintain their winning starts to the season. Now, elsewhere, the Lions host the Pumas, the Blue Bulls travel to Griquas, and while the Stormers and Boerland meet in the Cape Derby. We have to give you an update on the cycling tour that's happening. Ecuador's Richards Caparaz produced a superb solo attack to win stage 18 of the Tour de France, now claiming his first victory of this year's race. Now, the former Olympic champion launched his decisive move on the final climb and held off the chasing group to take the stage honours. Now, Tadej Pogačar remains firmly in control of the general classification with just 3 stages remaining. We'll definitely give you an update on Monday once again come 6 o'clock. But now let's see what we can do with you on your roads. All right, an update on your traffic out in Cape Town in Milnerton. Our congestion has been reported on the N7 northbound at the Bosmansdam Road off-ramp out in Milnerton. Traffic is slow moving and daily commuters can expect delays and should allow for some extra travel time. Sticking in Cape Town now, heading over to Goodwood, where heavy congestion is affecting the N7 southbound at the N1 inbound ramp near Monte Vista. Now, if you're traveling through the area, be sure to allow for some extra travel time and, of course, drive safely on this very feel-good Friday morning. That's where we leave your roads for this Friday. Let's get straight into your weather updates. All right, Polokwane, you are our first stop this morning with a damp start to your morning with some light morning drizzle. Our temperatures start from a low of 6 degrees and rises to a greater high sitting at 26. Now, as we look ahead, sunny skies continue to dominate heading to the weekend, with daytime highs settling at 21 degrees on both days. And then out in Klerksdorp, partly cloudy skies will take over your day today. Your temperatures, well, they'll range between a freezing 0 degrees and then rises to a nice 19. Now, the coming days remain mostly sunny with some passing clouds, while daytime highs stay pleasantly warm throughout the days. And that's when we head into Pretoria, where you can expect some sunny skies to persist throughout your day today. Looking at your temperatures, well, it's a 7-degree start and your max is sitting at 24. And going into the weekend, sun-filled skies are set to stay, with those daytime temperatures reaching 21 degrees on Saturday and peaking at 22 on Sunday. Out in the city of gold now in Jozi, sunny skies are set to dominate your day in Johannesburg. Temperatures range between a cool 3 and a warmer 19. Now, as you move into the weekend, daytime highs will settle at 19 degrees throughout the skies, remaining predominantly sunny. Mbombela, let's see what's going down on your side. Well, today's forecast calls for sunny skies on your side of town. Temperatures move from a chilly 8 to a warmer 22 degrees. Sunny skies continue in the days ahead, with tomorrow's temperatures ranging from that low sitting at 8 and that high peaking at 20. That brings us to the beautiful Bloemfontein, where you'll start off with some morning showers. As for your temperatures, let's start with a -1 that warms up to a high of 17. Now we head into the weekend. Sunful days are far from over, with temperatures peaking at 20 on Saturday and 21 on Sunday. Let's see what the coastline is giving out in Richards Bay. Expect mostly sunny skies with southwesterly winds. Those come at you at 43 kilometers per hour. As for your temperatures, it'll range between 13 and 21. Now, sunny skies will turn cloudy by tomorrow, with rain chanced at 25%. Your temperatures will peak at 21. That brings us to South Africa's playground. Out in Durban, today will be dominated by mostly cloudy conditions. You can expect some noticeably southerly winds at 40 kilometers per hour. Now, today's temperatures range between 12 and 21, with sunny skies defining your weekend. Ntata, you're up next with showers that are forecast for the second half of your day today. A 1-degree start rises to a 16-degree high. Now, partly cloudy skies turn sunny going into the weekend, with temperatures maxing at 25 degrees on Sunday. In Uba, on your side, mostly sunny skies will define your day today. Temperatures move between a biting -1 degrees and a set high of 16. Now, sun-filled skies with a few lingering clouds here and there dominate your weekend forecast, while temperatures remain pleasantly warm. Let's see what Kagompo City has to offer on this Friday. Well, on your side, you'll look up to mostly sunny skies with an 8-degree start that rises to a high of 18. Now, enjoy the sunshine over the next 2 days as the colder weather settles in from next week, bringing on that rain, sitting at a 15% chance on Monday and increasing as the week develops. Ebeja, out in GQ, afternoon rain remains on the cards today, and that comes at you at a 25% chance. Temperatures range between 6 and 17. Now, tomorrow brings temperature ranging from a chilly 6 degrees to a high of 20, before Sunday warms up slightly with that peak sitting at 24. All right, gorgeous George, let's see what we can bring to you. A slight chance of rain sitting at 10%, in fact. Temperatures range between 7 and 17. Now, as we head into the weekend, sunshine takes center stage with pleasant conditions across much of your region. And then out in Cape Town, rain is likely to dominate today's forecast. Now, your temperatures, they sit between a chilly 11 and a high of 17. As we look ahead, sunny skies continue into the weekend, with tomorrow's daytime highs expected to peak at 20 degrees. That brings us to Sutherland next, where today brings partly cloudy skies across your region today. As for your temperatures, it will range from a nippy 1 to a daytime high sitting at 15. Heading into the weekend, sunny skies take over, with temperatures settling at 20 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday. And then Kimberley, sunny skies are set to hold steady throughout your day today. Temperatures start from a freezing -1 and then work its way up to a high of 19. Now, tomorrow brings bright and sunny conditions, with temperatures starting at a chilly 1 degree before climbing to 21 on Saturday and 23 on Sunday. All right, final stop, as you know, Uppies. It's your turn now. Out in Uppington today promises plenty of sunshine. Temperatures will start at a crisp 1 though, but it works its way up to 22. Now, sunny skies define the days ahead. Clear of rain, with temperatures warming up nicely. That maxes at 27 degrees on Sunday as well as Monday. All right, hopefully you're feeling prepared for this payday weekend ahead of you, and the weather's playing along with your spending. For now, though, let's get into our sunrise recap for 6 and 7 before we get into 8. Okay, so 6 o'clock was Louise's turn to shine, and shine she did. Out in Alberton in Johannesburg, she took this gorgeous sunshine morning view. In fact, the sun's not even up yet. It's what Raul calls that pre-burn, hitting that horizon, just letting us know that the early bird catches the worm. And then up next, we headed over to Pietermaritzburg, PMB, always looking good through the eyes of Mervyn Fenner, who captured this good morning scene. A little bit later, I would say, than Louise, because the sky looks that much brighter. But listen, that sun's not quite in the sky yet, so we know that you sacrificed some sleep for this one, Mervyn. Thank you for your time. And then finally, we got this sunrise view from Wilfred Soonies from George out in Knysna. Wow, I knew it. I knew we would save the best for last. And nothing against you, Louise or Mervyn, but come on, we've got to give flowers where they're due. And Wilfred, please take all the roses. This is such a gorgeous morning view, once again making it to our Expresso Wall of Fame. 063-036-9649. If you would like to be like any of our contenders today, snap some pics over the weekend, save it on your phone, and then send it through to us first thing Monday morning. We would love to see what the day looks like through your eyes.
Absolutely stunning sunrise pictures right there. What a way to start a Friday morning. Do not go anywhere, because we've got so much more goodness coming to your screens. After the break, we dive into a film review of the brand new South African film titled Angels. They are amongst us. Ooh, this one truly is one to watch. And also, Uzanele has the pleasure of sitting down with South African film and television icons. I'm talking about Uselo Kangube. My goodness, you do not want to miss out on that conversation. Make sure to keep it locked right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show. This morning has been a bunch of feel good, and now we do the same, but through a South African lens, because when it comes to movies, we are doing the things. And we're talking about a South African film more than 2 decades in the making. It's called Angels, They Are Among Us, an inspirational drama about lost faith, of course, purpose, and the possibility that help may be closer than we think.
Now, listen, the film has already received international acclaim and now opens in cinemas across South Africa and Namibia. Taryn has watched it and is here to unpack the story and the remarkable journey behind it. But before we do, let's take a look.
We sometimes lose everything to find ourselves again.
It's going to be okay.
Do you really want to work here? We can afford you. Look around you. The rules we set for ourselves are the rules we live or die by.
So you think that I don't have a set of rules that I go by?
Quite the contrary.
I'm your new teacher, Mr. Taylor.
Shorty, what are you waiting for? I don't want to do it! Do it!
You're scared, Mr. Taylor.
But can you at least tell me what I should search for?
God.
There is no God.
If there was a God, then we wouldn't be in here. Right, Mr. Taylor?
I'm not quite sure it exists.
And what would it take to believe? A miracle.
Don't look at me as if you've seen a ghost.
I have. What about you, Mr. Taylor?
How are you even teaching them if you don't believe they deserve a second chance?
Time heals.
I believe in second chances, Paul. You?
Sometimes we doubt. And we stop believing. And we do what we were never supposed to do. And we miss the anointing. All you need, Mr. Taylor, is a little bit of faith.
Do you think I wouldn't fix this if I could?
But you can. Why don't you ask God?
God?
No. Please. I really don't think he meant what he said.
You once asked God to show you the other side.
They're called seraphims. Angels with 6 wings. They've got the form of a human body. But I want to see them now.
Open your eyes.
Why can't I see them
Because
now?
first you have to believe.
Don't get it. I don't get it.
Do you see where you are? What a joke.
Now, overcome the cunning mind and open your eyes and see.
Well, there you have it. Angels, they are among us. And to take us through it all, as we mentioned, Taryn does join us once again, our film critic, to let us know exactly what it's about. Speaking of, we've seen the trailer, but can you actually take us through it? What is the film trying to tell us?
So I'm not going to give too much away, but essentially Paul, who is played by Keenan, very good, he's incredible in this role, he suffers a significant loss and he's ultimately at rock bottom and he needs to rebuild himself. So he starts this teaching position at a reform school where he's also confronted by the challenges that these young people have. And it's within this chapter then that the supernatural and the mysterious kind of, I wouldn't say overshadow those challenges, but it kind of takes it on also. But essentially it's a film about belonging and it's a film about rebuilding and yeah, it's a really impactful, it's a very human story set in the supernatural kind of, with a supernatural element.
Wow.
I mean, I want to get deeper into that, you know, a human story in this supernatural sort of space. How does the combination actually work for the movie and to drive the story home?
So it's definitely one of the more interesting aspects to the film. So, you know, I think as soon as, for many viewers or many people who watch films, I know I'm one of those people, if supernatural elements get introduced, it either separates you completely from the film or
I think in most cases it separates you, right? But in this case, we have a very human story with a lot of human qualities to it, and the supernatural, I want to say, almost carries it. So because it's based in a world that we understand, it's not like a Harry Potter that a whole new world is created. You'll recognize, you know, the problems the youth have. You'll recognize the spaces. I think especially as South Africans, it's very South African. So you'll recognize that. You'll also recognize the kind of human things that people struggle with daily about belonging, asking where my life is going. So the supernatural is just kind of added to it. So it makes it more approachable and palatable in that sense. But yeah, I think it adds a really interesting dimension to the film.
I love it. I do want to focus on Keenan Harrison's performance. He is incredible. He's been here before for his Oscar-nominated film Hard as a Muscle as well. So we know we're in good company when he's the protagonist, when he's the lead. How is Paul's journey translated? How does he carry that story as well in his acting?
I mean, what a task he had, but the best actor to take it on. He's incredible. Essentially, with this film, if you are not invested in Paul's journey, emotional journey, you are not going to enjoy the film. It's not like that carries this film. And Keenan takes it on and makes it so incredible and human and so vulnerable. I think the things that he struggles with and the things that his performance also highlights makes you sit for the amount of time in that film because you want to see what's going to happen to that character. So his performance is amazing, and I think, as you saw in the trailer, he plays against some giants in the industry, but also some newcomers. And he, in both cases, he just shines, you know. He does so well. So I think they made the best choice. Like, he's incredible.
I love to see it.
I mean, he's alongside some South African giants, icons in the South African film space, right? I mean, Uselo Magekangube is also part of the ensemble as well. How do you believe that their performances together, you know, their joint slay contributes to the success of this movie?
I think even before I watched the film, I was like, exactly as you say, we are in good company. It is by far I think the best thing about this film is the performers also in it. So they carry it, they really make it work. I think it's just so amazing in general within the South African film sphere to have these giants, and they come with presence and they come with experience, but to see them and place them against newcomers is so valuable. I think just, you know, off camera also, there's such a collaboration. I think we are very blessed to have actors like Bramilda and Stelo come in and also guide those actors. You know, Stelo also spoke so nicely about the newcomers and how he found them so inspirational. So yeah, they add something great to the film. It makes the film feel very South African. It makes it feel like a celebration of generational performers. And I think that's a great strength.
Marian, thank you so much. And I'm sure many people are going, okay, immediately, I need to see this movie. In a bit, we actually get to know Stelo a little bit better as Anele sits down with him. But right now, we're talking about Angels. They are among us. And it opens in cinemas today.
Yes, so if you're looking for a locally made film that combines drama, mystery, and the supernatural, this is certainly one to add to your cinema list. Do not go anywhere because we dive into more conversations about this incredible movie shortly after this.
You're on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3 and Banani. Thank you so much for joining us, because today we get to celebrate South African excellence. Because what happens when faith, loss and the supernatural collide? That's the question at the heart of Angels, They Are Amongst Us. A South African drama that has already earned international acclaim, winning awards for Best Feature Film, Best Director and Best Actor before its local theatrical release. And come on, that's excellence on a whole other level, which is why this morning we are joined by legendary actor Silo Make Kanube and the film's writer and director Robert Benjamin to tell us more about this powerful story. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you for coming. Congratulations on already having such beautiful accolades. I want to start with you, Robert, because, you know, this story has been more than 20 years in the making. And I feel like it's one that is so powerful because it has so many important themes that I think every human deals with. But why was now, you know, this specific time that you wanted to do it more than anything else? You said that it feels like more of a calling than simply, you know, just a production. Yes. Talk to us about that.
Okay. So it was actually literally 4 supernatural encounters that I had about 23 years, 24 years ago. How far are we going? Like 2002, I just got married. Arrived home one evening, and people can call it imagination. I saw an angel standing at my front door. For a moment. But it was gone with like a blink of an eye. Then again, I saw another angel as I was coming down the stairs a few months later, staying at my front door again, but this time on the inside, right? And then I had a Samuel encounter where early in the morning I got woke up and I hear my voice, and I thought, like, this, is this it? I'm going to go to the next room, lie down. I said, God, you called me. And I heard a voice that says, are you prepared to lose everything for my name's sake? I couldn't speak. I got up, I went to bed. I knew it was too much that he was asking for me at that moment. It took me about a week to tell my wife about it, and she said, but you know what to do. So I said, God, yes. A year later, I had another encounter where God asked me, are you now prepared to turn your work around and glorify me in your work? So I had a script called Beyond Anger that was lying there for about 6 years now. And I thought, like, I'm going to take the story about a teacher who goes to a reform school and work with these kids, you know. And then I tried to help God for like 14 years to find the money. And you know, when you and I've learned now, when you do something for God, that He will do everything. You stand back. And eventually, when I stood back, I get a phone call from someone to say, are you still doing we have this music? And I ended up meeting with this label owner, and 14 days after I've met him, he put in millions into our business account. That was 2021, right? I don't know these people. That's what they've done. But he phoned me like 3 months ago, and he said, Robert, you know, it's been 4 years. I haven't even read that contract when I put the money in your account. So this is how we got here.
And Robert, this is the thing. It's supernatural. That is amazing. But so why did you say yes to this? And why does it speak to your purpose even?
I think it was more about the man, even before the movie. You know what I mean? And then, you know, because then I knew whatever it is, you know what I mean? I'm dealing with somebody. But then the story, you read what the story is all about. And then you realize this is the story that needs to be told. And again, because when you look at us, and I think as Black people, one way or the other, we haven't really, I think, appreciated. I mean, I just love the way you announced us. I mean, all the movie actually, and saying that we're showing excellence. Black people really, we haven't really appreciated ourselves for the excellence that we still embody. You know,
and this is why then I need to ask you, you know, why was it so important that you tackled this film in such a bold and direct way? You didn't go roundabout. Why was that important, Robert?
Look, there's a lot of Christian movies that are being made that is like goes back 2,000 years, you know, and it's soft. It's about that world. Today we're dealing with so much in this world, and a lot of people kind of feel they have no purpose. And this is what this movie is tackling. It's about purpose, but current, you know, contemporary stuff. People dealing with a lot of things that's going on in life. And it's that whole thing about if you don't know where to go, what if that the help is standing next to you all the time.
Oh, come on. The angels amongst us, right?
Absolutely.
And Silo, I need to ask you, because there's a lot of people sitting there going, why do I need to go and watch this? Why do I need to be a part of this beauty that's happening? Can you speak to us about that, especially as an actor?
I think you're going to see, I think, very grounded performances.
Yes.
You are going to see, I think, exceptional performance. And because of this kind of director that I'm sitting close to, who basically had a way of interacting with actors, and the groundedness that you find in the actors, it is because he was grounded in himself, and he believed in what he was doing, and he believed that in each one of us, there is something that needs to feed the movie.
Come on, and that it did, because, gentlemen, you've got so many beautiful awards to show for it, but I also think so many people who are touched by it to show for it as well.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about the premiere. How amazing was it, and what was the response from the people?
Overwhelming, right?
Yeah, overwhelming.
Oh, come on.
So it was very beautiful in the sense that there was a lot of people in the audience who were really touched by it.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions, you know, and the questions that came out of there. And I think there's a lot of the actors, there's a lot of youngsters in the story at the school. And I think that is something, it's like they're all in the Q&A, which is on social media now. People get to hear about their stories and how it impacted them as youngsters. And so we hope, and there's the older people as well, you know, they got impacted by it. And so we hope that is something that that people will experience, you know, the presence of God in there, you know, but also when you walk out of there,
you're changed.
You are challenged.
Beautiful.
You are challenged, you know, I would say.
Gentlemen, I love that. So I'm excited for it. I know South Africa is as well. Congratulations, and thank you for allowing your art to speak for itself and to touch different lives.
Thank you very much.
Siyabonga.
Thank you.
Oh, Mzansi, isn't it always so beautiful when we can, just like Usilo said, celebrate incredible South African excellence? Angels There Amongst Us is a story about hope, faith, purpose, and unseen forces that shape our lives. The film is now showing in cinemas, so be sure to experience this proudly South African production on the big screen, my friend, because I can tell you this much, it is indeed something that is going to change your life, but it's going to allow you to 100% to just reach that inner purpose, just like you heard right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Do not go anywhere. We still got beautiful things coming up.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is a Friday and we want to make sure that you are covered. So whether you are heading off on a road trip, tackling the school run or spending the day with family, one thing's for sure, every journey starts with a pit stop.
It's vital, it is fundamental, and today we're putting our planning skills to the ultimate test in the pit stop puzzle. Now every journey, as we know, is different, so let's see who can build the smartest shell stop for adventure.
Yeah.
And adventure awaits. We've got a couple of snacks before us, a couple of essentials, a couple of electronics that might be important as well. But here is how it works. The journey scenario will pop up on screen and we'll have a few seconds to choose 4 essentials that we're grabbing before hitting the road. But there's a catch, we can only choose 4, so every choice counts.
Let's do it. So this is our first one. Road trip. 4 things for a road trip. Of course, I'm going to go with a power bank, depending on where we're going. If I'm going home to Gqeberha, it's going to take me about 7 hours to drive to GQ.
Yeah.
So power bank is
I'm
my
going to
first
choose your
option.
4 first.
Okay, cool. So power bank, ooh, some
She's looking at the snacks. I knew it, I knew it.
I do need to snack, of course.
Yes.
All the way to GQ. And we are going to have to refill.
I was waiting for that one. You need some petrol.
We do need petrol, so we're going to put Shell on the board, just like that. Just like that.
And your final one?
Thank you. And then my final one would have to be, I'll say water.
Essential.
Essential. Water
Hydration
is absolutely
station.
fundamental.
That's well-rounded,
This is solid.
Couple. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay,
What do you have?
I'm going to start with petrol because I've got a plan. While we're at petrol, we're having breakfast.
Ooh, okay.
And now I'm going to do it 2 in 1, so do allow me because this counts as one because at the breakfast I'm having coffee.
Okay, so it's bacon, eggs,
coffee.
The full-on situation.
Yes, so that
with
we don't
coffee.
even need to snack because
you're full.
We're full for the road trip, but we do need water though. To stay
Essential.
hydrated. And now we can have some fun. What's fun?
No,
What's
hold
important?
on. It's supposed to be 4.
No, but that's 1 because the
2 in
coffee
1
is at
is
the
part
breakfast.
of the breakfast. You see, I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide.
And you know what? We're gonna go electronics too because the phone is the music playlist. It's necessary.
It's absolutely necessary. Okay, it looks solid though. I love it.
I love it too. Let's get scenario number 2 going.
Beach day.
Ooh.
All right, cool. Beach day. We're sticking to the power bank, 100%. The water, absolutely. Sunscreen. So I'm just going to take the sunscreen and...
What are you taking out?
What am I taking out? Oh, my goodness.
The snack's gotta go.
The snack's gotta go because my skin honestly matters.
More important.
Very, very important. Okay, the water's there. Power bank. Actually, I'm going to replace the power bank because... Why not?
Go with a full phone.
So I'm going to follow suit and be like, these go together. We go together.
I'll allow it.
So we've got our snacks and a cooler box with perhaps...
Nice. You could even put the water there. We found a loophole.
I just finally... Some ice cream, why not?
What's a beach day without ice cream? All right, we're filling up our tank, obviously. Water, definitely. Let's see what I have first. Sunscreen, I mean, we both know the importance of that.
Very, very important.
I'm going umbrella as well.
Of course.
I'm going full protection. So then I'll take the phone off and I'm going to come to you to have some snacks.
Okay, cool.
If you
I'm
don't
here,
mind.
neighbor. Hey.
And then I'll put up my... Oh, I'm losing everything here.
Let me help you with that.
Let's check it out. No, it was the umbrella. And we're
So we're
good
doing
to
sunscreen,
go.
umbrella,
water, and then
Water.
our tanks are, of course, full every single time.
Beautiful.
Bouclé's got the snacks. We are sorted.
100%.
I'm going to add one more thing to your box, though.
What's the one thing?
Ice. 'Cause
Beautiful.
when I come to you, you better make sure your cool drinks are cold.
It needs to be chilled.
And there you have it. We have won both scenarios, and it's definitely amazing how every journey calls for something just a little bit different. Whether you're heading to the beach or for a road trip or even visiting your family, there's one thing they all have in common.
Yes, a stop for fuel.
That's right.
And this July, that's where things get even more rewarding, right, Ka?
Yeah. So this is what we're going to grab right now. Because I do want to plug you into something so good. So this is all about the V Plus rewards along with your ABSA card. Because listen up, with the 2 of these, you can pay using your ABSA card to unlock double rewards through V Plus rewards. And then, of course, what you would need is the ABSA rewards. So you could enjoy up to 60% real cash back, plus up to R1 per litre with Shell V Plus rewards when choosing your ABSA Visa card, depending on your rewards tier.
Absolutely incredible. So no matter where the road takes you this winter, make every fuel stop count. This July, double up with a Shell and ABSA rewards. 1 fuel stop, 2 rewards programs. Double the rewards.
This July, every fuel stop could be twice as rewarding. Fill up at Shell, scan your Shell V Plus rewards card, and pay using your ABSA Visa card to unlock double rewards through Shell V Plus rewards and ABSA rewards. Enjoy up to 60% real cash back, plus up to R1 per litre with Shell V Plus rewards when using your ABSA Visa card, depending on your rewards tier. 1 fuel stop, 2 rewards programs. Double the rewards.
My goodness, we are in my favorite place. That is the kitchen, everybody. Game day calls for food that's made for sharing. And this proudly South African feast delivers on every level. Chef Clem Pedro is in the kitchen with a delicious twist on a local flavor. It's a flavor-packed snack that's guaranteed to be the MVP of our match day spread. Chef Clem, walk us through what we've got.
This is kind of like not maybe for the locals.
Is it not for the
maybe
locals?
This is for like the international visitors.
So local is not lekker, or it's lekker for the internationals?
You know what? It's so lekker for them, we're going to start charging them double. Joking. So the thing is, right, we know as South Africans, if I'm inviting you to a braai at 2 o'clock, you're not going to eat at 2 o'clock.
No, we're starting the fire at 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't get that.
Yeah.
Then they come with 2 o'clock and they're hungry and this is for them. So this is why we're introducing this. So this is kind of like pre-braai snacks, but it's for game day.
Okay.
This is what keeps you going until we eat.
So it's like a starter.
It's like a starter, but a very South African starter. So what we're going to do is, this is so simple, so amazing. This is pap.
It's pap.
Quick question. If you wanted, how do you feel about like pumping pap? If
I don't feel.
You don't feel. You know what I love about you in the kitchen? Honesty. I love your honesty. So you don't feel. However, if you do feel like you want to
spice it up,
add things.
Okay.
Add things like chili, spring onion, flavor.
To the pap or like on the side?
So what you do is you're going to make the pap. And then you're going to let it set and get cool. And do the part where it's busy cooling, you can add things to it. Cheese, jalapeno, acha, you make that funky pap.
Okay.
Then what you do is you're going to coat in a little bit of flour, but you can see when it sets, it actually sets quite firm. That's what you want. You want to feel?
Yes, please.
Firm, right?
Wow, it feels like a marshmallow.
Like a marshmallow. And then you're going to get that beautiful texture as well. So to that, you're going to get some egg. Maybe a little bit of water as well. I always find when we do an egg wash, when we dip, and people feel like they're running out of eggs, they go on a mission to go and find out other eggs. Just do water. So water and eggs. We're going to do a pane.
I'm so intrigued. Water and eggs.
Water and eggs.
And this is where the pap is going?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see your face. You legit, you're not even joking. You are intrigued. This is a glue that is going to help the breadcrumb stick to our fritters, our pap fritters.
I see.
Salt.
So it's like pap bites that
pap
make
bites.
It.
Absolutely.
Stunning.
Pap bites, pap fritters, pap. Okay, there we go. So into your egg wash. And then, very important, when you're doing pane, there's always use one hand for the wet, one hand for the dry. If you end up doing wet and dry with the same hand, your fingers end up getting coated in a...
Okay, so you have to alternate between
the two. There we go.
Two.
Versus, if I do my hand, this is the hand that I use for wet, and this is the hand that I use for dry.
For dry.
I'll show you what the difference is. You see?
Neat.
That's always, so one hand for wet, one hand for dry. We're out here teaching the people.
I love the technique, winner, Chef Clem.
There we go, pane.
Okay, so this is just breadcrumbs, hey?
It is just breadcrumbs.
Did you add anything to the breadcrumbs?
You can. Parmesan.
What about like cinnamon?
No. I would be like, no. Definitely not cinnamon. Cinnamon's going to take it a bit too.
Okay.
We want to keep it more savory. However, you can do like little bits of nutmeg actually.
Okay.
Coriander, cumin. You can replicate the spices that are inside the boerewors and put that inside your pap. Inside. There we go. So I love that breadcrumb addition. Then I like doing this ahead of time. So then I've got like a whole lot of these ready to go. Guests come. All I do is pop it into the oil.
So is the oil now on high heat, or you've been warming it up for a while?
It's been warming up. I must say, because the pap is cooked, what we're trying to do is get it crisp on the outside, so medium-high heat's what we're looking for.
Okay, perfect.
Then, my absolute favorite. the braai relish. Okay, it's really, really good. I mean, are you?
What's in here? Is it tomato?
It is. I mean,
Onions.
It's tomato. Have I got some heated up ready? No, it's tomato. This is the tomato, onion, and
green pepper.
Green pepper. It is so good. I haven't even heated this up. Just taste it. I'm gonna give you the whole spoon.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Just take the spoon.
Did you see I was getting ready? And I'm like, Chef Clem.
Beginner eaters. I'm also new at this. Okay. It's so good, and that's not even heated up. It comes with all the flavor, acidity, everything's there. Is it okay?
It's actually so good.
I love it. I love having you in the kitchen.
I thought we were about to have a moment.
I know. I was like, what's going? You see, I even burned my fritters. It's all safe. It's all safe. Okay, so that's really hot. That oil's really hot.
That's browned very quickly.
That browned very quickly. So what's nice is you got your boerewors that can make really, really quickly. What we're gonna do? Should I use this guy? It's a little dark. It's fine. It's okay.
What's the ideal color though? Because this looks good to me.
It is good.
Yeah.
Uniformity. So if you're going to go with this color, make sure all the others are the same. Your guests are always going to, like, think about the continuity with when you're entertaining. That's the only thing. These are quite pale.
They do look pale.
But they're crispy.
The thing about me is that I do like a bit of a char.
Right.
Yeah, especially
Tell me
if
more.
it's a braai.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. This you will
Why
heat
not?
up. You'll heat this up.
Okay, cool. What's the best way to cook wors? Sometimes when I just miss the mark.
Okay, I'm glad you... Do we have time? Sit down. When you get boerewors, first thing, when you're about to start braaiing, you need to take your sausage out of the pack itself about 2 hours before it even sees hours. Then what I do is I put it in the braai grid, and you need to let it dry out.
Do I poke it before?
I will send you to another country. You do not poke the boerewors. The magic of the boerewors is the fat. If you poke the boerewors, all the fat's going to come out. And when the thing about boerewors or fat in general, when the fat comes out, it's taking majority of the flavor with it.
I see.
So you don't want to do that. So you don't poke it. You don't poke it.
We don't poke it.
You literally take it, put it into a braai grid, let it dry for about half an hour, and that snap. You know that snap when you get the boerewors snap?
Yes.
That's what you get when you dry the skin out of the boerewors. What country would I send you to? I don't know.
Please don't send me anywhere. I love South Africa. Wire too much. Thank you so much, Chef Clem. I am really going to indulge in this. It looks so delicious. Now, this is the ultimate game day snack for sharing with family and friends. Find all your match day favorites in store, online, or on the app. Cheers.
We feed you well in Cape Town, eh? Number Joburg. Cook list days here. Right here in Cape Town.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso on S3. Right now, taking the stage to perform a song, Ek glo in ons, since is vrede. The stage is all yours.
Beloftes op papier en lees op klavier. Jy het my leer geniet, jou liefde was verniet. Die plant ek my voete en toe gewy aan jou. Ek gee jou alles wat ek het, my tyd en my respek. Ek glo in ons sal die huisie nog bou, my lief, die lewe saam met jou. Cirkel jou gesin, 'n leeftyd wat begin. Jy plant ek my voete en toe gewy aan jou. Ek glo in ons, ek gee jou alles wat ek het, al my tyd en my respek.
Another Feel Good production.